Venomous Songbow 1. Let's change that to 2.
There we go.
Oh, now you're in. And
Stream is starting. Hello, stream.
oh, it is 12. Yes. All right, we're just doing the little bit of bookkeeping here.
Well, that's good because I actually technically have to reinstall Fantasy Grounds entirely.
Fun.
Fun. All right. Okay,
Because
so that's
I
one.
had to wipe my computer and forgot to finish doing that apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right.
should be very soon.
So,
Oh, I get to
let
update it. How
me-
exciting!
All right, I'm going to put here in the campaign notes. Update Haas's equipment. Let's see who else did it. There was. Yeah, I'm just going to. All right. Note to me to make sure I go through an update because I think everybody. I just plugged in. Yours is good. You got the revitalizing incantation. Everybody is level 7. Yes. Okay. And as soon as Anna, as soon as you can connect. Oh,
That would be nice.
you need the password. Let me go ahead and send that to you directly. Because I could say it, but then that would be out in the stream, and
Yeah.
everybody would know. And
I've
Is
already
stream
said
live
and so-
already? Man, I'd be would be
I mean-
fun having everybody keep himself in.
I mean, I can
Just for a
take and
session or
pause
two.
the Discord, and I've
Nah.
got it set up so I can turn Discord off.
no, I don't want to say it because verbally it would go out. I don't want to, type it in ways. But anyway, there we go. And as soon as you log in, you should be able to go to characters.
Wait, the password for which?
The password for to log into the game. If you do a search for games by my name, you'll find it.
That's a good point because it's been a long time since I actually had to join the game. So if I have to set up everything from scratch, thank you for the heads up.
Never joined, so
Yeah, but I see Anna's in.
Okay, my updates are still going.
Or loading at
15 of
least.
18.
Yeah.
Loading. Dang this Java coding.
Keep these doggies rolling, rawhide.
In this case,
Oh, yeah.
In this case, it's raw code.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, and Anna has picked up her character, so now I can drag that into the party sheet.
And the combat tracker.
No. Okay, let's try combat tracker. There we go. And then from combat tracker, I can drag into. We're starting now because I always have to say start rolling a 20 for party leader.
Maybe
Oh, man, I never get party leader.
11, 4.
It's gonna be funny.
maybe Anna, can you maybe change your dice color so you can distinguish better?
Yes.
Oh, curses! I have to change. My dice are black.
Yep. All right. So
Where's
Anna,
my dice?
because you are,
Just plain old D20.
yeah, you are. Let's leave Anna at black because her icon is very black.
That's fine. I don't want to be black.
Yeah, nudge. Let's see. Where's the colors? Colors over at one of the little icons at the far right.
I set mine as gold.
Is it? It should have a little dot next to your.
There
Yeah,
we go.
yeah. Yours is
There
gold.
we go.
You could choose green because that's very close, but as long as you have a color, it doesn't matter. You know, I kind of go with what's kind of the background or the main theme of your thumbnail, but it really doesn't matter as long as it's different from each other.
Yeah, there's no bright pink on anybody else. So, or there's no bright pink on my thingy about, but
You can choose any color. I don't care.
funny.
Yeah. The funny thing is that oh, here, let me clear off some effects because I was rolling various things too. Okay. There we go. So we'll start fresh. Okay. I always start off now that we got party leader. We need a let's see, Anna Hospital. We're missing a middle claw roll.
Right at the top.
Nah, reroll because I always say you got to start when I say do party leader. Same thing, Anna. You rolled before the party leader was announced. And 11. Okay, so it means we got a fundy. It looks like as party.
Why did I roll
15.
twice?
Because you're excited.
I only rolled once.
Da, 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 da.
All right. So I always like starting off with what happened last time.
Don't ask me, I've forgotten already.
Where do we have
A
this
month
stuff
ago,
written down?
but
Yeah,
we
it was a
had-
month ago.
it was a Halloween episode. So we
It
got
was the
really
Halloween
cool
episode.
standard thing.
Oh,
When
yes.
Fought
Yes, I think, yeah.
zombies in a temple.
Huss has got
Yes.
it written on the back of his hand.
Yep.
Let
There
me
you
look
go.
at the world handle.
So yeah, it was the Halloween special, just zombies coming in and then more zombies and then more zombies. The takeaway from that was you erased the effects of the temple being dedicated to death. You reversed that and got it rededicated back to Aoi, the goddess of life. And so now it's the people followers of Aoi have come back there to revitalize it and rebuild and patch and all the rest of it to make it a fully functioning temple for Aoi. But in addition to that, because the valor that you did, that also became a shrine of valor. And you have a amethyst gem similar to the melanite. No, not melanite. Yeah, no, it's melanite. The black melanite gem. Um, the melanite gem, it represents what? It's in the name.
I've forgotten.
A gem of honor.
Melanin? Is it sleep? Is it a
Yeah.
sleep gem? Go to sleep.
It's not,
People over there
not
with it.
melanin. It's
Yeah, we just
melanite.
have yet to figure out what the purple
It's
one actually is, because
Honor.
it's not a gem of honor.
Yep.
Or
Okay,
of valor, excuse me.
So since Anna's is new, speaking of which, Anna needs to introduce herself just a little bit. The metagaming of this is because each session people are in and out depending on their availability. We have to just kind of go with, hey, Anna's here. Or
Hi.
oh no, middle claw's gone because he's sick and he's got to run away, and he logs off. That sort of thing happens. So we just kind of roll with it. But Anna, describe your character briefly.
I'm a Hamadryad. I'm 175 years old.
What's a
I'm-
Hamadryad?
Hamadryad is an elfin race.
Hmm? Tied
Right.
with trees.
Yeah.
Hmm. And what type of class are you?
Good question.
Artificer. It's amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
As an
Yeah, thank you.
artificer, your role is a leader, like Haas,
Yeah.
where
So,
the leader role helps direct and beef up the fellow party members, making the party stronger through their actions. Every leader has the ability to throw out heals, Haas can do that. You can also do that, but Haas does that through song and magic. And the artificer actually has these infusions that are crafted, and power is stored in the infusions. And at the time of healing, the magical energy is passed through that infusion and directed to the player, and it actually doesn't cost a healing surge when Anna does it, but it eats up the magic in that infusion. Next short rest, a healing surge needs to be placed into that infusion by anybody to charge it back up.
So basically, it
So
does use a healing surge, but not a balance.
it does use a healing surge, but it doesn't use a healing surge right then, which means if you've got
credit.
yes, so that means if poor Bertel is out in the front and he's been hammered hard and healed up, but has 0 healing surges left, he can still get healed through Anna's healing.
You're
But
welcome.
when the short rest comes around, somebody has to charge that up to use it the next encounter.
So
Somebody's
can
gotta
we
pay the piper.
can we insert a healing surge and then do a rest to get back up to full?
The healing, the infusion, the powering up of the infusion happens during a rest. So it can't be done before a rest and then getting your healing surge back up. And it also, during an extended rest, that's also charged up at that point at no healing surge cost. Now, there's 2 different ways that she can use the healing surge. One gives you health. The other one gives you, and did I put it in here? I didn't put it in here because it was really confusing. What it does is it gives you a +1 to attack, and then if you turn that off, that +1 attack, then you get some other bonuses for the rest of that turn. And there's 3 healing infusion methods, and I was going, confusing right now, I'll deal with it later. We got the main one, which gives you the healing surges. That's in place. I need to figure out how to get the other ones coded right in here to work. It's weird, but we'll do that. The other thing she can do is at the beginning of, if you open up her character sheet, there's short rest, augment energy, and impart energy, which means say you've used let's see, now look at impart energy. Say somebody has used the daily power of an item. During a short rest, she can recharge that daily power to, reactivate it so you can use it again, which is handy. It can only be done once a day for that item, and she can only do it once per encounter, or for also any additional milestones that you've encountered. So probably typically once or twice before you rest again. So that is another additional thing that she can do. Her main thing as the leader is she wants to be right behind the front line, because allies adjacent to her get bonuses.
By the way, how does it work with I'm not quite sure what it was called again, the attacks radiant from LLR? Does it not count for the bonus hour in that case?
I'm not quite following that. Attacks with something?
Yeah, there's one encounter power and a daily, and they both allow her to originate the attacks from an ally's position.
Oh, yes. That means if, say, somebody's out in the front, like 5 squares away, and the enemy that she wants to hit is too far away from her, but since she's using as that ally as the originating source of the attack, it goes from there. So say the range is 10 and the ally's 5 squares out, and the bad guy she wants to hit is 15. She can't shoot that bad guy from her distance. It's too far away. But sending it from her ally's location out, it's still within 10 squares and she can hit. That we don't need any code for that. We just sit there and look and go, oh, it's 10 squares from ally. Done. Still can hit. Roll dice. So it just means that it gives a chance for her. She's more of a behind the scenes dealer in damage than up in the front line.
Yeah,
But because allies that are next to her gets bonuses, she wants to be like right behind. If Nudge and Bertel are right there in the front fighting, she'll be behind one of you two because
Or
you'll
she
get
be right-
bonuses that way.
She is
Or she
squishy
be
and
right
soft.
next to me.
Now, middle claw can be 20 some squares even further back. Doesn't matter. Still hit.
Claw's like, go away, bye.
Hit
Hail
some,
Mary.
hit some people 50 blocks, 50 squares away.
Yep. And that is within range. -2, but it is within range. Anyway, so Artificer is new. We'll have to work through, and when starting up a new character, if you look at it and you go, I don't quite like this, like to try something else. Okay, try something else. Anyway, we need to kind of roll back. Where did that black melanite gem come from?
Wasn't it
Seller,
the zombie
I
gem?
believe.
Not
An
the zombie
altar.
gem. You changed it on the altar, but where did you get it?
Honestly, I've never.
Actually, I think
roll.
it was the loot drop from a Kenku.
Nope. You woke up with that. It was part of the equipment that when you woke up in the world at the first time, it was a black gem, and then after an extended rest, it actually it revealed that it was the melanite gem, and it did +2 to damage. Then when you found the Shrine of Barnar and you put that gem on there, it activated and became the Melanite Gem of Honor, and now it does a weapon's worth of damage. There was a comment made about how to notch that up one further. Does anybody remember that?
We gotta take it to the honor altar. Altar of honor? Or is that the other
Yeah.
one?
No, it's an honor gem, so the Shrine of Honor is where it needs to go. But there was something that needed to happen. It's in the notes. Let me find the specific one just to make it a little bit easier. Plot. This is why I write the things down, because it sometimes I sneak some stuff in and say it, but people don't remember it because it's in the heat of everything. Let me toss it in Discord.
It's in the heat of combat, yeah.
Because last time I put the comment in in Fantasy Ground, I think it crashed Nudge's system. So there's a link.
Do it again.
So there's a link in there. Look for the discussion with Ray about the shrine and all that. There was a discussion of something that was necessary there.
Yeah.
About
We have to speak the proper mantra. She
ah
also explains that the stone can't be upgraded more if the proper mantra is spoken with that gem in the shrine.
so what's the mantra?
Maybe we can try some of those ciphered thingies.
Well,
I mean,
what does the
black
gem look like? Let me find the pictures.
That was like a black diamond with the inscribing.
Mm-hmm. If you go to yet another page, I took all the funky scripts and stuck that in a document as well. And there's a picture of that there. So the picture of the gem is there. So there's writing on the gem after it got activated.
So that might be the credo or the mantra we could try.
So that may be something worth doing, is visiting that shrine and see if that will work. And there's Thundy's provided 2 possible translations for that.
Oh my wamu, shinderu. What? No.
Uh-oh, now you're in trouble. You summoned an eldritch horror from the outer limits.
We are already dead.
All right, so Thundy, you are the party leader. What are you guys going to do?
Where are we at the moment?
You are in Rust right now.
I suppose we should head back over to the altar and try the mantra.
All right. So you wander back to that large avenue, and it's still very strange that everybody just walks around that entrance to that building. Nobody even sees it's there, but you six can see it just fine. And you walk in through the door into a much larger room than where it was. And in the center of the room is a very large stone altar with some burning candles on it. And you said you're going to put it on the altar?
Yeah.
Alrighty. And then the party needs to say the mantra. What are you going to say?
May I?
Well, see, looking at those two, I would pronounce the first one "my" and the second one "may." That's how I would pronounce those.
Well, then just go for, just go for both May and May.
Okay. Well, everybody on the count of three, say "my." 1, 2, 3.
My.
All right. Nothing happens. Try
May.
"may." 1, 2, 3. May.
May.
At this point, the sound reverberates. The gem glows bright white, and now the text, instead of being white, is a nice, brilliant. Pick a color.
Purple.
Red.
It's a nice, brilliant purple. All right, and let me go edit, edit, edit.
You want me to edit in Photoshop?
If you want to just sit there and do that real quick, that would be fantastic, and I'll update the thing.
Oh, nice. Now we can do 3 weapon damage instead of 1.
All right, it is now the awakened Melanite Gem of Honor. And Bertel, what is the additional damage it does now when you use it?
It's, instead of 1 as it was before, it's now 3 weapon damage.
Yes. It now does 3 weapons damage when you use it.
Oh,
Awesome.
And it's still an encounter, which is handy.
Awesome.
God help you
Uh,
if you get, God help you if you get a critical using a daily.
Mm-hmm. So the amethyst gem, the bonus on that is you get 5 temporary hit points and can spend a healing surge. So that's what the amethyst gem does. I wonder what it'll do when it's activated. But first, you have to find the shrine that corresponds with it, because you tried it here, and you tried it at the Shrine of Valor, and it didn't work in either one.
So are there more than 14 total shrines or 15 for the lords of Light and Dark, or is there just those?
That's a very good question. So the question is, are there a shrine for each of the 7 Lords of Light and 7 Lords of the Dark and time, 14 or 15?
I don't know.
That's a good question. You know of at least 3, don't you?
Yep.
Because there's the Shrine of Honor, the Shrine of Valor, and you got an amethyst gem that doesn't apply to either one. So there's an unnamed third. So, all right. With that done, what was the stinger at the end of the third chapter before we had the Halloween special? There was a comment made by the Hero Hall lady. Let me make sure I actually wrote that down. I think I did. It was a tease for the next chapter.
Something about dragons.
Yep. Let's see.
Was it dragons and dragons and dragons?
You know, I didn't actually put that in there. I should have. I should have put it in. So yeah, the tease was, we've got a request for you to go fight some dragons.
No, thank you.
So, all right, we have one vote for no.
Oh, I like dragons. Let's go kill dragons.
This session will be very short if the answer is no. We can do it.
Yeah.
Can't we just do some improv?
Nudge takes out Nudge's hammer and starts hefting around like, yeah, I can take care of this.
Dragons. Oh,
All right. Where do you get
Dragon
your
Home gets
jobs?
The whole Heroes Hall.
Yep, the Heroes Hall. So, Thundy, I think you probably need to lead the group to the Heroes Hall.
I will lead us.
Yep.
Have we seen that
All
Tamara
right.
for a while?
She's off doing things. She is a courier. She takes coded messages, and where you don't just send a like a passenger pigeony sort of messenger that could be easily shot down. You send somebody who's buffed and armed, and she takes those critical messages places. Anyway, so you march off to the Heroes Hall, and as you approach the counter where your Heroes Hall attendant has been working with you, you're stopped by a female gnome attendant holding up a small little hand in silence. Behind you, the elf attendant you've been working with is addressing a mixed group of adventurers, some 15, 18 in number. She says, "Thank you for entering this call. We hope your trip to Overlook Pass is swift and uneventful. When you report to Master Rockfoot, you should get further specific instructions for your task there. When you complete your task, Master Rockfoot will pay you. Any last minute questions? No? Then good luck and swift travels." And as the troop heads out, the elf attendant, Dido, waves over you to her table. Says, "Okay, what brings you to the Heroes Hall today?"
Ends.
Ah, yes. We received a plea from the leader of Frost, the town in the Razor Pass south of here, for a group of heroes to fight dragons appearing over the town. Let me make a little mark here. Let me mark the location of Frost on your map. Who has the map?
I have the map. I
All
pull
right.
out the map.
All right. Hand me that map, and she makes a quick little mark here. I had it set up and it failed on me. So I do this right. All right. There we go. So let me mark the location of Frost on your map. You got it? Okay. This mountain range that's south of Rust is the Western Spur, a continuation of the Great Wall of Mountains around the Western Valley. The Razor Pass goes over the Western Spur, and Frost is up at the top of that pass. So let me mark that on your map with a yellow exclamation mark. That last bit doesn't make much sense, but when she hands you the map back to you, it sure enough is there. In fact, it looks like there's two marks. All right, I put it in there twice. Twice as effective. All right, do you see where Frost is on the map?
Yes.
We do. Both of them.
Yep. All right, it's one of those two right there. She looks back up at you and says, "Do you have any questions?"
Which one of the two should we go to?
The one that it doesn't get deleted, that's the one.
Is there a road that leads there, or how are we going to find our way there?
Where's the map?
The road out is fairly easy. All you need to do is just head south out of Rust. If you just go, kind of straight south out of Rust, the main road, there should be markers about every mile or so. There's enough traffic between Rust and Crystal to the south that there is, a pretty easy path to go walking through. Once you hit the base of the mountains, it should be a fairly straight path going up. Well, okay, straight. It should be a fairly easy straight path up, except it's going to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth because it's going up into the hills. Anything
Straight in
else?
quotations.
Yes.
Have you got any more background information on this request?
Well, the main thing that we have is that the people there, Frost, have been complaining about dragons being seen flying above Frost, and the leader, his name's Koji, has been asking for us to go ahead and get rid of those dragons before they start attacking the town. That nobody is excited about the idea of being chomped up and turned into dragon poo.
But the dragons haven't actually attacked the town yet.
No, not yet.
How do we even know that the dragons are hostile? Are they hostile by nature?
We won't know till we get there, and I start patting my hands and getting ready to go.
Yeah, you can investigate the dragons when you get there. At this point, it's just a task of come over here, get rid of the dragons, get money.
By the way, does anyone happen to speak Draconic?
I do, actually.
Oh, that's nice.
Huh, very handy.
It's very handy. It's never come in
Yeah,
handy
Doc.
before.
And how many dragons have they seen at once? Multiple
Oh,
dragons, or could it just be the same dragon in different beards?
Question. I think the question is, how many dragons are there?
That is a very good question. Dito says she doesn't have any information on the number, although they did say dragons, so evidently they've seen multiples. Whether that's 2 or 2 million, she can't say.
2 million should be a little bit obvious, because then the sky wouldn't be visible anymore.
The sky is
That's a
blackened with dragon wings.
Yes, lots of dragons. But she says you should be able to recognize Koji because if you say, "Hey, are you Koji?" He should say yes. But he's also Hengyokai, so that should make him pretty identifiable as a cat Hengyokai.
Neat.
My understanding of yokai are usually spirit or vengeful ghosts.
And how much does this job pay? And who pays us?
Good question. Yeah, the promised reward is 1,000 gold pieces for each of you. So that would be 6,000 when the job's done, and Koji will pay that.
Awesome.
Okay, anyone got any more questions?
That's a big chunk of money.
It is suspiciously
Yep.
large.
Yep. She says travel to Frost. Super simple. You just take the main road south out of Frost and roll a simple endurance check as you climb up the pass. Can't miss it.
Hey, you know about dice.
A little. You say, wait a second.
Hold on, what? Hmm?
Yeah. All right. So off you go, or are you gonna stay? You're at the party, Lundy.
I think we should just make sure we've got enough provisions for the trip in a few days, and then we'll head out.
She says typically if you're going to travel, you can get to about the end of the river in one day, south of Rust. Take another day to get to about the foothills, and then most people will rest the night and then tackle the climb during the day because doing it at night is not nearly as much fun.
Yeah.
So all you need is 3
Fun.
days worth of provisions, and you should all have at least 10. Those of you that eat.
Weirdos.
Not to mention, I can always hunt.
Yes.
Okay.
I turned to our newest party member. Do you eat as well?
She's a dryad, of course she eats.
Yes.
I don't know.
Dryads will eat. It's a very legitimate question because 2 of you guys don't eat whatsoever.
Yeah, it's very
And
nice. My
yeah.
preparations are starting to go stale already, so maybe someone wants to have them.
I've been
Yeah.
numbing on your trail rations instead of mine.
Might as well because it's like they're gonna eat it. No, you've got a construct that doesn't need to eat anything because internally it just is working, and then you've got another one that's a shard mine. It's just little chunks of crystals floating around in a vague humanoid shape. There's no mouth. He
I've
doesn't
been,
speak.
So much, yeah.
Yeah, no, Thundy doesn't speak. He just talks to you telepathically because there is no mouth. So
He
as
has
long
no
as
mouth
you're
and he
within
must scream.
range, he can talk. Well, hopefully not too loud of a scream.
Well, isn't that technically an invasion of privacy?
No,
Schmeibush,
because it's just speaking like you would speak normally. You know, if you can turn off your ears and somebody still speaks to you, then it's an invasion of privacy. Works that way.
you can turn off your ears? What?
Well, I think that's very possible for a construct.
Oh, there's only one problem with telepathy.
Yeah.
No brains, no gain.
Well, there is that, yes. Alrighty. So onward and upward, in both cases. Heading south, very uneventful. Getting out, marching along. It very little time to take you where you need to go. Easy trip. Now you do reach the bottom of the pass, and true to Dito's word, you do need an endurance check to climb up. So somebody just needs to roll an endurance check.
For the party or for each of us?
Anybody.
Okay, let me roll.
Oh,
my
there you go.
endurance.
That's a sufficient. Here, let's give a
Do we
dice
only
to
need the
Mrs.
one?
the Duck Farmer. Yep, as she said, it was just a simple one single roll.
Okay.
Oh, Mrs. the Duck Farmer rolled a 19, so even without any additional skill bonuses, she was able to make it. So
Suddenly, Mrs. the Duck Farmer's here. What?
Yeah.
Where'd you come from?
Yep. Anyway, so climbing up the Razor Pass, it's fairly simple. The trail is been well traveled, and every so often there's markers that are pointing. Yeah, you're on the trail. Keep going up. About 4 or 5 hours of slow but steady climbing up the trail pass, you start to hear voices up ahead. You can't quite make out what's being said, but the tone sounds angry. So what you gonna do?
If you don't mind, I'm going to go and scout it out.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea to me. Go on,
You
stealth
got
boy.
a stealth?
Stealth
Yep,
boy,
okay.
let's go.
All right, so middle call says I'm gonna sneak up there up ahead, and I guess I could just send this privately to middle claw, but I'm assuming he's pretty quick. Actually, I'm going to send it privately to middle claw.
So, how's the weather?
Hot, dry,
Snowy.
Oh, did that not work? I tried that. Tell. Oh, I need to whisper, not tell. You can tell how often I'm whispering things to you guys.
You could have just sent it to me through Discord.
That's very, very true. I will do that because it's even easier. And extra quiet because nobody can hear it, intercept it. And then so middle claw, tell me what you're gonna do.
You can actually understand them.
It's all in common. Which is handy. For one, I'd say you're all by yourself,
Yeah,
which
that much
violates
that
violates
much-
one of the critical rules.
Don't split the party.
That's right. Don't split
No,
the party.
it's more fun when you split the party.
But only
I
for
know
those who
I'm-
are able to actually something out.
I know I'm alone, but can anybody else keep up with me when it comes to stealth?
Well, you can go back to the party.
My stealth is
Yeah.
+9.
Well, I mean, I can come in from the front and distract them, and you go in the back and have combat advantage. Then the battle starts. But that's all I can offer.
Oh, middle claw, you've got +15. Not think anyone's gonna be able to keep it up.
Yeah. But this is I went off on my own. Besides, one person is a lot harder to spot than two.
Ooh.
Ooh. Apparently, am
That-
joining
that-
you, sir.
Yep. You come sneaking up around, and I will let you hear the same thing just for fun. Right. I would suggest. Oh, here, let me type it in here. Send that to middle claw. Let's send that to nudge.
Something tells me I failed my stealth roll.
I. Oh. Well, you snuck up and you were listening to stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Because if the second guy can find me
Okay.
fairly easily.
So how are we doing this? I went.
This is where you say what you guys are doing. This is part of the reason why I say splitting the party is awkward and a problem.
Very much so. So apparently
Yes.
we've got a new guy that is going to give us the lay of the land.
Well, go back to
And
the
we gotta
party. That's
take him
the
back
best
to
thing.
the party.
Mhm.
I'm going to take a good look at him first.
No, let me write that.
It doesn't tell me much.
Nope. Well, that's the quick description.
Yeah. What's his facial expression like?
Okay, so I've got the new guy. I'm going back to the
All right.
party.
Heading the three of you return back to the party.
You've
Middle Claw
multiplied.
and Nudge.
Hello.
Yep, Middle Claw and Nudge come back and say, we have a third.
You have a child.
The guy is a human. Looks, guessing maybe 30-ish, possibly an early 40-ish. Dressed leather armor. He's got a long sword at his belt and carrying a bow. Bunch of arrows on at the hip, and he sits there and sees you guys and goes, "Wow, yeah, you guys do look strong. Okay, you got to be the guys that the boss hired to help us. Okay, I'm glad I caught you guys. Come back up and meet the rest of us. A hat. He doesn't have a hat, but he does have kind of like a cloth bandana, just to kind of keep the dust off of his head.
Pirate? Or like a bandit? Because his one is covering his head
I mean,
or his
aren't
face.
pirates just
The
vinds
head.
of the sea?
Well, yes, but they
Yes.
have more parrots and more peg legs.
I mean, you can have a parrot if you're not a pirate.
You can.
I mean, why would you though, right? You're not a pirate.
Exactly. All right, Thundy, what's the party gonna do? Mountain pirates, says Thundy.
Yarg! We be the mountain
Yarg.
pirates.
Mountain pirates.
You best watch yourself, or we'll kill all ya. With what? I don't know. We'll find a way.
We'll find a keel and we'll follow you.
So, what did you see at the top of the?
I didn't really see much. This guy came out of nowhere and
Yep.
distracted me.
Yep.
Like I said, two voices.
Yeah. So, as a quick little aside, you heard voices.
It's not good.
They seem
Mm-hmm.
seem
Might
to
want to
be
get
up
your
to
mental health
something.
checked out.
Seem to be up to something, though. From what I can gather, couldn't hear anything.
All right. And let's see. All right. As you head up, following the guy, scroll. Go just a little bit further ahead, and you see a wider section of the path. There's 5-6 people gathered around a figure seated on a rock who's tied up. Uh, a burly fellow glares at the guy leading you up there and says, "What's the meaning bringing these outsiders here?" And the guy with you says, "Hey, Chief, I found these guys climbing up the path. They must be the ones the boss sent for us to help us." And the burly guy goes, "Oh, this is good news indeed. Okay, fame and fortune awaits us now, boys." And everybody cheers with with excitement, except for the guy that's tied up. He doesn't cheer.
Just kind of says,
The
"Keep your
burly
mouth shut,
guy
guys."
gives the bound captive a kick and says, "We caught this thing trying to spy on us this morning. Still won't talk to us, though. Maybe you guys can scare some helpful information out. I, for one, am done talking to this stone face." Kicks the figure again and walks over to the others as they gather around a fire, and he starts bellowing for food to be start cooking up. And since everyone else is busy making lunch, you turn to the captive, and now that you're close, you realize this is a half-elf woman. And she looks up to you and speaks in a low whisper and says, "Strangers, I beg you, you need not be part of this injustice. There's no honor in what these thugs want you to do."
Honestly, we have no idea.
What is
I
that?
look around and I look around, make sure nobody else is here but us. Honestly, we
Mhm.
just kind of walked up here. We're not really a part of this.
Mhm.
I think we took a wrong turn in Albuquerque or something.
What can you tell us, lady?
Says, "Well, um, says they want information from me about a planned shipment of goods that we're having sent through the pass. It's my family's livelihood, and if this shipment fails, our business fails, and we lose our home. And you don't
Know
look
anything?
so evil.
Hmm. Know
So,
anything about
so
any
please,
dragons?
I know nothing of dragons here, except we're worried about them in Frost. But if there's any good in you, free me. My family depends on me. I will help you fight. They took my weapons, but I will help any way I can. I beg you."
I'll get out my dagger and start
What
cutting
do
her
you know of
bonds.
Frost?
Yep. All right. So I heard Nudge starting to cut the bonds, and then
I've
Sunday you were saying,
What do you
who
know
was
of Frost? Tell us what you know of Frost.
is it, really you want to talk about my home in the middle of all these thugs here?
Yeah. We
No,
know,
you got to keep up. We got to
we
keep
instruct-
up pretenses
we
of
instruct-
interrogations.
yeah, a
Oh,
wide
okay.
situation.
I see what you're doing. Um, she goes, "Yes, Frost is my home." And chatting there with saying, "Yeah, that's where I live. My family is there. We're merchants sending goods around over the pass, typically between Rust and Crystal. Those are the two biggest of the towns on either side. And I think at this point they are starting to look at us."
I have no idea.
Uh,
Maybe could we just try to set a few without letting the guards know? I mean, we could use a bluff and stairs maybe to get her out. And I know Sandy has a
Where are we? Are we on a mountain path or what?
prestidigitation skill, and maybe we could use that to cover it up somehow.
Where are we on the map?
Yes, you can do a bluff if you want, or an intimidate,
Here we
or
go.
diplomacy. It depends on what sort of message you're giving.
Well, considering
So
the audience, they're gonna be
Well,
feeling force most likely.
right now I was just
uh,
thinking about getting her out for now, but we and
mhm,
maybe just get out ourselves. But we could
yep,
just yeah.
Well,
yep.
what we could do is just grab
Middle
her, put her
claw.
on her shoulder, and run away.
You could do
Well,
that.
that would be
Um,
too obvious. I don't want to know we're talking about way.
Middle claw rolled initiative. The rest of you guys can also roll initiative.
Whenever I've noticed, every time I see an NPC appear on the combat tracker, I know combat's unavoidable.
I think that was an
Grok is
initiative,
just
I know.
like that.
Anna, you have to go under where is it
Yeah,
exactly?
it's
Main,
on the first
yeah,
page.
main, and
Main,
then on the corner. There's initiative.
right? Because you just rolled a 20, but what you need is the initiative, which is a 20 plus your initiative bonus.
Yeah.
So on your page in the top right of the main tab is not it's more on the bottom right. There's a thing that says initiative, and you can just click that and drag that over.
Excuse me.
There you go. And it gave you the +2. So, or +7. 2 + 7 is 9. All right, so now everybody has that. So middle clause first. What do you as a party want to do?
Finish training the lady.
Yeah, you can finish on cutting her. You guys, because you're there, if you wanted to attack, you get a surprise round because they're all dealing with food and whatnot. So if you wanted to do that, middle claw wants to move.
Totally would do
So,
that. I would totally go charge and sneak up and thwack
Yep.
the guy out.
Yep.
Whack the leader.
Yep. Speaking of the stuff that you see there, quick discussion. You got a campfire, the bandits around it, some sleeping bags there. There's a couple large rocks that are about 4 foot high. Those are the big rocks. You also got the little tiny rocks. All of those are difficult terrain, where you see rocks in that square. And
I'm assuming that huge rocky
Fat
area
bandits
around it.
leader, yeah?
Middle Claw, you're saying you're assuming the rock is what?
The huge rocky area around the camp is all difficult terrain as well.
That's pretty steep areas in the pass, so you're not really going to be able to walk around those. Those are
So we're
unpassable.
on a ledge.
Yes.
That makes things a lot easier.
Yep.
Basically, there's a 3 squared gap, and everything else is difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Yes. Alrighty. Middle claw's moved. That's your action. Let's go nudge. Because the surprise round, you get an action.
So, not all 3, just an action. No.
You get an action
Oh.
before. So if you wanted to move, you could move. If you wanted to just shoot with your bow, you could do that. If you
So
By the way,
fat one is the leader.
yes, he's the rotund fellow, a burly fellow.
if we have a surprise round and do not attack, does it start as count as combat already?
If you just move, then that all you guys get your actions, and then it would go to the top of the initiative list, and things would proceed.
Yeah, I just want to know if they perceive it as hostile. If we just do a surprise round, only movements, because that shouldn't trigger anything, because they're just they're moving around, but it's nothing happening.
If all you do is just move, then yeah, you're not really a threat. Although they're going to look and say, "Wait a second, why are these guys shifting around?" That would bring up some questions. Maybe they would see that as questionable. Maybe they're idiots.
They're probably idiots.
I kind of lean on the fact that they're idiots. Because they just said, "Oh, hey, you're the guys the boss said. Yay!" Yeah. So anyway, now, do you want to do attack or do you want to move? Oh, I see a roll of attack,
Oh.
and that is a miss. Twing.
There goes surprise.
There goes the surprise. Toss.
Are you? Hey, by the way, Nudge, are you lagging a bit?
Somehow, I think I am, actually. I'm not quite sure why.
Cause I saw your dice stuttering across the screen.
Trying to figure that out.
All right. Hoss, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna cutting words him, the fat guy.
Uh-huh.
Goes, yeah, you're certainly fat. Your character tag is an apt description of you.
That'll hit. Do some damage.
You hurt his feelings.
Cutting words pushes, doesn't it?
Cutting words pulls.
Oh, it pulls. Okay.
3 squares, please.
3 squares. A 1, a 2, a 3. Well, I'll make it a little bit closer because it pulls towards you.
Yeah.
All right, so he's pulled that way. All right.
Why, you little...
All right, Lundy.
I will just sort of stay where I am. I'm sort of happy where I am. I'll wait and see. I'll prepare a beguiling strands, but hold it ready.
Alrighty. Berto.
Well, I would move right here,
Alrighty.
and my idea would be that Anna could use me to cast her code thingy on me now. The serial chill.
Yeah. And then you also are very much a plug. Nobody's going to
Yeah,
be
indeed.
able to easily run past you at this point.
That's one idea, and the other idea is because I'm frontline anyway. That would probably be very helpful. Just getting all the reflect damage.
Yep. All right. The half elf sits there and runs up to here, and as a free action, picks up a rock on the ground. And Anna. So
Yeah, you
move,
wanted
attack.
something from me, Bertel, but I don't know what.
Yeah, you have the Artificer Willpower, a serial chill. If you were to cast it on me, I get the thingy when they probably will attack me because I'm the closest to them. So they get the minus 4 hit points for attacking me, and I'm next to one of them, so you could damage the Fat Bandit with it as well.
Yes. It's a area burst 1 centered on an ally within 5. So let me draw a quick pointer. So it's an area burst 1, which is from the center. It bursts out 1 from Bertel, which would include the Fat Bandit. So that would attack the Fat Bandit, and until the end of Anna's next turn, that enemy that hits an ally takes wisdom damage. For attacking. So yeah, Anna, go ahead and target the fat bastard, not fat bandit.
Language, this isn't
Get
PG.
in my belly.
So you can, if you click your character token,
Yep.
and then I think if you control click the fat guy, the rotund fellow. There you go. Now you've targeted him.
Yep.
So now if you if you go to the power sheet,
Yep.
where it says ethereal chill, there's a little sword. If you hit that, that will do the roll to attack for you, and that's a success. So now you can hit the blood drop next to it to do damage to him. So he took some damage. The third drop there, that wisdom cold, if the fat guy attacks Bertel, you get to with the fat guy still targeted, you get to hit that to do some additional cold damage to him. But wait until he actually attacks, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Learning on the fly.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So it just so happens that the floating fat man here is okay, not him. He has the highest initiative, and he sees you guys and going, you guys are thwarting my plans, you evil people, backstabbing, nasty people I don't like. So he
You're
says a
one
bunch
to
of stuff.
talk.
I just look at him. I'm like, I bet you will backstab us at the first moment as well. You dumb moron.
So
That's besides the
he
point.
goes ahead and that's beside the point. I'm a legitimate bandit here. It says so in my title. All right. He goes ahead and he's just gonna stab you with his longsword. Hachoo! And misses and feels bad and sad.
Does he get the chill
Yep.
damage now?
No, because he didn't hit.
Yes, I hit.
But
Right.
yep. But number 1 says, "Oh, hey, you guys are nasty. I don't like you guys. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6."
Opa.
And he says, "Hey, that looks like there's a Bertel guy right there. I'm going to
How
target
do you know
him."
my name? I've never introduced myself.
You
It
got a
says
name
right
tag
there
above
on
your
the
name.
token. It's right there. It's easy. Okay, there's a hit and some damage with his big mace.
I'm not the only one seeing the name tags. Yay! I'm not crazy.
Take some damage from my chilled armor.
He let me read on his thing again because I'm trying to think if that's anywhere in that.
It says
No,
until the
any
end.
enemy,
Yeah.
any
indeed.
enemy that hits that ally takes cold damage. So Anna, go ahead and target the bandit 1, and then hit the second drop to do cold damage on him. Yep. Nope. You hit the fat guy. Let me take the
You need to detarget
4
the
off.
fat guy.
Detarget the fat guy.
Did it?
Okay, now it's bandit 1, and now oh, I see you did both. Okay, perfect. You hit bandit 1 and the fat guy, and so I took off the damage on the fat guy. Bandit dos. He says a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6. Hey, you're attacking my main man. I don't like you. He's still not targeted. That zone makes it hard for the bandit to actually target, but I can drag it right there. Nope. There we go. I have to click outside the little square dot that shows up. Anyway, it says here, have a mace. Maced.
You've been maced.
Yep. So now you can target Bandit 2 and you can hit him with some cold damage. Yep, there you go. And it's Bandit 3's turn, and he says, hey, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 about here, and I'm going to throw a dagger. Doesn't like the elf guy. Gal says, here, have a dagger in the face. Yep. And some dagger damage. All right. Oh, here, let's. Status is not light. Status is bloodied for the trader. And now it's Middleclaw.
That doesn't seem good.
What do you mean doesn't seem good?
The trader has been beaten up before, so
Oh,
she
wait.
doesn't actually
Oh.
start with
Points.
full health. She starts at bloodied.
Oh, she starts at bloodied. Well,
Mhm.
should be healing her.
Anyway, Middleclaw.
Although, why is she sitting next?
Why is she going
Bertel?
in? Why is she Leroying? Stop Leroying. Come back.
She's fighting for her life and freedom.
Well,
All right,
that's
1 hit.
lady.
Fight somewhere else.
All right, Bandit takes some damage.
And as always, I get the first critical miss of the day.
Everybody's got to have that. All right, Nudge.
Is anything gonna happen to me if I hit go into that yellow square?
Nope.
No, it's a
It's
friendly
all only
elsewhere.
enemies.
Okay. So I'm gonna swap out and come
Your
down.
insides will
and-
become your outsides.
Slide in front of the trader.
Yep.
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 And go. Smash.
All right, fat guy. Ooh, almost a 1. Good. That's a good hit. All right. Oh, he's already bloodied.
Us.
Yay! Why is my microphone inside my shirt? All right, there we go. All right, so I'm going to take and, well, first I'm going to target the fat guy again, and I'm gonna staggering note him. You know, yep, you need to go away a couple squares, please. Thank you.
All right. Do
He's
you want
pushed
Bertel or
3.
Nudge to hit? I'm gonna push him back 3.
Nudge.
Hey. Smash.
All right. Give him a smash. Oh.
You smashed the
So-
ground.
Really?
Not
Even
him.
with a 19? Oi.
You
Yep.
smashed the
it's-
ground and not him.
Mhm. You need to hit him before he gets moved away. Otherwise, you'll hit the ground.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Uh,
And I'm also going to give the healing word to the
uh,
alpha
to
trader.
the help of trip. Yep.
Yeah, she is
Definitely
no
healed
longer
up. Very nice.
bleeding.
No longer bloodied. Nope. Alrighty. Done. Dundee.
Right. I'm going to toot along there.
All right. Right there.
I'm going to target the fat bandit,
Okay.
the husky gentleman,
Mm-hmm.
Plus
and
size
lay him
person.
on the charm of the defender.
All right.
Almost 20.
Gonna use that for the first time.
Yeah.
So
So,
tell us what it does, because
I can
it's new.
slide him up to 3 squares,
All
and
right.
he's immobilized. And anybody who starts their turn next to him, he makes a melee basic attack on.
Oh.
So I'm going to slide
That
him
sounds nice.
to
Strike
the
back.
in the back corner between those 3 bandits.
Right
Yeah,
there,
just,
huh?
And he's going to make
Sneaky.
a melee
You
basic on
can
all of
slide
them.
him sideways. Wow.
Slide goes any direction. Push has to always be away from you. Pull always has to be towards you.
Nice.
Slide is any direction. See, I was
So-
thinking you're going to just shove him in the fire and let him sit there and burn for a while. But this is even better because now he's going to attack.
any of those that start their turn next to him, and he gets a +1 power bonus as well.
Oh, even better. All right.
You buffed
Done?
him
Are
and
you
made
gonna,
him
oh,
hit.
you already moved.
And I'm done.
Okay. Bertel.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the counter power as well. I'm gonna go for which one is it? My Sunderman Assault on the first guy here, and
Two, yep. Nope, that's a hit.
then I can do a nice area damage on all of them.
Okay. Check. Now, are you going to kill the fat guy before he gets a chance to attack the others? 3 out of 4 hits. All right. Are there any statuses that go with that hit?
Nope, but I'm gonna apply my Nature's Voice status.
Okay. So they're marked.
And I'm like,
Alright.
as I haven't moved or used the mana yet, I'm just gonna over my shoulder. I'm go to the half elf. Hey dude, are you a melee or a range fighter?
That's a good question. Oh, you're asking the half elf?
Yes, I do.
She says I can do either.
Okay,
She's,
so
she's got a rock in her hand right now.
yeah, I mean, I wanna bow a weapon of mine to her, so she has he or she or whatever it is has some better stats.
So you want to hand the bow to her?
I have either a dagger for melee or I have a throwing hammer for ranged.
Well, you can also use the throwing hammer as just a melee hammer.
Yeah,
where
indeed.
you
Okay.
swing up and-
In that case, I'm just gonna give her one of my hammers.
Okay. Yep, it's a minor to grab it and you can hand it off like that as a free action or just drop it at her. So now she's got a hammer. Ho ho ho. All right, and it just happens it's now her turn. So she's gonna go. Er, And since she can't really hit the fat guy, but she can target on the one that you've been thumping on. And she says, "Here, let me hit you with my hammer. Hammer time.
Stop. Hammer time.
Take some damage." All right, he's moderate at this point. And Anna. So at this point, the zone goes away.
Yep.
But I'll move it away. So if you wanted to recast that on Bertel, you certainly can, or do something else. Look at your magic weapon. That's another good one. Ooh. Probably the best thing to do is to move up right behind Bertel, and then cast magic weapon on any bad guy. Because then when you'd hit the bad guy, but all the allies adjacent to you are +1 on their attacks and +4 on their damage. That's a nice little bonus. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. All right, and then probably you can shoot anyone. The fat guy's bloodied. Nobody else is bloodied, but you could target. Probably best would be to focus on the fat guy. So,
Kill him to death.
yep, and then
I'm
hit
boring him to death at the moment.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Yeah. All right, so hit the sword for magic weapon, and that should hit the fat guy.
Hit the sword. Oh, I'm so bad at this.
No, that's okay. It's brand new, so
Yep.
yeah. And that's a hit. So hit the drop. There's the damage. Oh, he's critical. All right. And then untarget the fat guy and target Nudge, Bertel, and the half elf. And then hit the other two things. The two peoples. Yep. So they get until the end of the next your next turn, they're +1 to hit and they're +4 damage.
That's a nice chunk.
Yep. All right. And now, I don't know if you've got the combat tracker up, but
Yep.
there's a little thing at the bottom left that says next actor. When you're done with your turn, and you can do a minor, you can do a standard and a move. And you moved, you did the attack. There's not really a minor that you need to do, so you can hit next actor.
It says turn complete actually.
Oh, turn complete. Okay. For me, it says next actor.
Well, yeah, you are someone
It's a
else.
little
You're a
shame.
GM.
I'm the DM.
That's an arrow for me.
Yep. So you got a little. Anyway, so that goes to the bandit archer number 1. He says, "Oh,
I didn't know you were
a
French,
2,
sir.
a 3, a 4, a 5. Haha! Now I have
It's French.
cover. Haha! I'm going to shoot at you, you
Claude.
silly elf traitor that's standing there. Take a crossbow bolt to the face. Twang! Oh, there's a crit.
Twang.
So that's max damage. Eat my max damage. All right, and then Bandit 2 says, I like that idea of hiding here in the rocks. I will stand right there. And hey, you evil traitor, you did bad things to us, sneaking these people in. Arrow to the face. Take some damage. All right, not much damage, but some damage. All right. And fat guy. He's immobilized, so he cannot move. So he says, fine, I'm going to... No, not you. Let's go back to fat guy attacking Bertel. Yes. Here, take a dagger to the face as I throw it at you. Ooh, take some crit damage to the face.
That's a face only your mother could love.
There's the movement you can do with when you take a crit, but I don't know if you want to actually move with that.
Well, I would have to move to get to him and attack him, won't I?
Yeah, you could
Or is
teleport
it actually
to
is
him.
it a melee or is it what does it specify?
Yeah, that's what I gotta look up and find out because I don't remember.
Before after make a basic attack as a free action. So it's
Yeah, basic. So it's a ranged or melee basic.
well, I have one hammer left I could use for that. So
That would trigger the bandits to be able to do a opportunity attack on
okay,
you because
well,
you're doing
okay. As in that
range.
case, it's not very really
Yep.
worse.
Okay. Don't worry about it then. All right. Now Bandit 1 is starting. He's
Get
next
stabbed in the
to
back.
the fat guy, and so he gets a stab in the back. Okay. So let me go ahead and target him. Target him. Click there. Let me remove Bertel so he doesn't get attacked twice. And he's going to just stab him in the back. That's a hit.
Backstabs are nice.
Plus 1 damage.
I mean, technically,
Oh,
doesn't he get opportunity combat advantage because we flank with him?
you're not an ally.
Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't work that way.
In that case, we are
But
not allies. Okay, that's what.
yeah. Now you're saying that this is a +1 to attack or +1 damage from the
Plus
fight?
1 damage.
+1 damage? Okay, let me add an additional damage to him. All right. And then he is going to continue attacking. He's not going to attack the fat guy behind him. That's his friend, sort of. But he will keep macing the Bertel. And that's a hit. Here, take a bit of damage to the face. Bertel is kind of wounded, I think, at this point.
Yeah, somewhat, but should be fine.
All right.
It's fine.
Bandit 2 gets stabbed in the back. So, yep. And attacky. And that's an insufficient. So he sits there and says, Bandit 2. No, stop clicking him.
I mean, technically, I think if we
Mhm.
are fighting against dumb enemies, I would like it if there was a chance that they are like, "Why are you hitting me, you dumb fool?" and they just retaliate with maybe with an
Mhm.
unarmed attack or something like that.
Yep. Bandit 2 fails to hit Nudge. And so,
I get stabbed in the back.
But I
yep.
still gonna get an opportunity attack anyway because of my thing.
He's marked, so you
Yes.
get to thump him. So go give him a thump.
Forgot to open up the party sheet. I didn't realize how bad you were, Bertel. Don't worry, we'll fix you up next round.
All right. All right. Oh,
Thumper, thumper, thumper.
Bandit 2 is now. That can't be right. Oh, that's the damage you're doing to. Oh, I did damage to myself because I'm an idiot. No, let's undo
Well,
that.
you should be able to handle your weapons.
Hold up.
But what?
Wait a minute.
Well,
Something ain't right.
they're going to be
Wait a
stupid to be.
second.
They're going to be stupid to take in banditing in the first place.
Yes, he's not a very good bandit, but he is attacking the Bandit 3. There goes the Bandit 3 attack. And that's a miss. Bandit 3 is good. Hey, why are you attacking me? You're a jerk. I'm actually going to have him attack the fat guy because that's fun. There's no honor among thieves or mountain pirates.
Arg, we're be mountain pirates.
Arr. Here, take a mace to the head and ye be dying now. Arr. All right. Middle class. He did say he was going away, and I don't know if he's come back yet. And
I'm back.
oh, okay, good. Ooh. Well, that crit hit makes up for
The crit
you know
miss.
the crit miss. Uh, Oh, okay. Yeah. I was sitting there going, why is the one having all these 6-sided dice on there and not the other? Because that's the crit.
Yeah, I was about wondering. I was just trying to remember where all the extra dice came from.
Yep. I like that it knows that it's a crit
Yeah.
and it just automatically rolls that. That's very handy. Anyway, moving about. Nope, you've handed it off to Nudge.
Yeah.
Hey, that guy's gone. Get you.
You got
Expand if
that.
I do. There we go. Target is locked. And
Mhm.
pew pew.
Oh, there's your crit.
There's beautiful.
Mhm. Your thump.
Bad day to be a bandit.
Very bad
Nice.
day.
That's
All right, so
ouch.
he's gone.
Do we ever
All
think
right.
of a name for the party? I don't think we did.
Not yet. No. You can definitely think about what
I
you would
like
like to
mountain
call
pirates.
yourselves.
Can we be mountain pirates,
Oh,
please?
oh, 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 oh. So
Yeah, you could always be Toad the Wet Sprocket. That's an excellent name.
Huh?
Except that's taken, it's Welsh. All right, Nudge. Anything else you wanted to do?
no. Actually, I think I do want to. No, I'll wait to shift until next turn.
All
Hold
right.
the line with Bertel.
Mm-hmm. All right, Haas.
Bonus action. First thing I'm gonna do is heal Bertel.
Was about to ask if you can throw me one.
I was thinking about that too. So
What? Say it again, please.
I was thinking about that too, but it's your turn. So please sing a song, heal him.
Hallelujah.
Thanks, mate.
You're majestic. All right. I'm gonna target this one. I'm just gonna go. What are you doing
I
up
thought
there?
you get 2 pluses at this point, or 2 6-sided dice now.
Do I?
I
Maybe
thought
I
so.
do.
Let me look at the powers. Majestic word description. Oh no, level 6 it's plus 1 6. It's 11.
Nice.
11 you get 2d6. So no, it's perfectly normal. All right,
So that's.
never mind.
I have one more use of that. Anyway, I'm gonna target that one up there. And it's like, what are you doing up there? Get down from there.
Can you how high are those rocks? Do they take extra damage? Do they
They
get
are
pushed off?
hiding. They are
Are
hiding in the
hiding.
rocks,
We're
which
hiding.
means they've got cover, which means they're -2 to hit. So that's a 22 roll on that bandit archer. And if I look at his defenses, you still hit.
I pull him out of the rocks. 3 squares towards me.
Oh, bandit archer 1.
And he
All
takes
right.
4 damage.
1, a 2, a 3.
I did not think this
Eh,
through.
Yep.
I regret
and
my decision.
I'm gonna sit there and give him, a little bit of a drubbing for being pulled over the rocks there.
Oh,
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Since you pulled, the half elf trader can do a free hit, can't she?
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's have her target
Schwack him.
the archer. Yep. All right. Kerthwack with the hammer. Oh, low hit, low hit. Okay.
Hydraulic oil.
You still take damage. It's just not living constant, living, leaking stuff. Well,
Yeah, but I'm not
stuff.
bleeding. That's not bleeding.
It's not blood,
He's
but it
leaking
is a fluid.
hydraulics.
And I'm going to
Yeah.
go hide behind this rock.
Ah, I see. Yep. That'll
Ha-ha!
give you +2. That's +2 from ranged attacks.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Does nothing for area attacks because, it's an area.
That's fine.
Yep. All right. Thundy.
These mountain pirates don't seem all that AoE-y. Oh, I gotta press the button. Oh, he's already.
Nope.
Done.
I
All right,
already
thanks,
did
sir.
it.
You know me because I'm notorious for failing.
Yes. That's why I kind of push it along when I know you're done. Ooh, a 19. That's a definite hit. All right. Oh, dazed. There you go. He's going to feel bad about that.
He'll be seeing
All right.
stars.
Yep.
And not
All
a
right,
good kind
Bertel.
either.
Yep. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm just gonna do attack. Nothing too fancy.
Yep. Bandit 1.
Not gonna hit.
Nope. That's a miss.
But
All
I
right.
think I'm gonna shift up one and so I can mark both of them.
Yeah, that's a grand idea. Stop targeting that one. Start targeting that one. No, I said stop targeting. There we go. She takes her hammer and hammer times it on the bandit 1 there. That's a hit. Thumps him for some damage. All right. Bandit 1 is going, ow, I've got a headache. Anna.
Pretty worried about the archer in my bag.
You can shoot him. Let's see,
Give him hotspot
probably.
to make him run downhill.
Let's see, what does this do? Nope, no, that's a trigger.
He is dazed.
He is dazed, which means he can only do a single attack, but he is ranged. So, for fun, why don't you do spike wire?
Come on, do it for the vine.
The first one is the first hit, so that's a miss. You're just 1 off. So, and then because it's an encounter power, you would hit the little button to the left because you can only use it once. But it was a miss.
The little button to the left?
Yeah, that little circle to the left of spike wire that says that you've used it, and so you can't use it again until you've had a rest. Run. You can shift forward 1, which would make all the guys around you, adjacent to you. If but you didn't cast the spell that does that, the magic weapon. So nobody gets the bonuses. That should now expire.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think where you are is fine. For right now, I think that's fine. All right.
Standard go.
He's dazed. He normally would go after Haas, who hit him, but Haas is hiding behind a rock and behind Thundy, so it kind of makes more sense that at this point he would shoot at the closest, which would be Anna. So we'll
Aha!
go ahead and target
I
Anna.
expertly maneuver myself out of danger.
Ouch!
We'll
I am a
shoot,
genius.
and that's a hit. Do a little damage to the Hamadryad. There you go. It's light. All right. Onward. Bandit 2 says, yeah. Still got the elf trader closest, so pew. Oh no, not 2 hits, just 1. Okay, first one hit, second one missed. So the first one goes and damage.
That was me, the other one. For some reason,
that
it
was.
was shouted.
Oh, was it attacked at you? Oh, okay. It shouldn't. Yeah, it shouldn't
It was one at
be.
the elf and one at Bertel. The second one was at Bertel.
That's weird. My Archer 2 only has the target of Bertel. I mean, I lied. The half elf trader. It does not show Bertel on there. Weird. Well, anyway, a little bit of damage. She's bloodied again. All right. Next, Bandit Fighter 1 has he's going to attack Bertel because Bertel's right there and has been doing a lot of damage. Have some mace to the face. That's a hit.
Oh, I had 5 and then I didn't. But yes, they done did disappeared.
All right. And then he's going to stay where he is. Bandit 3. I did dismiss. There we go. Bandit 3 is going to target Bertel and try with the mace to the face. Take a little mace. There we go. Kerthump. And middle claw. Oh, he's going to shift. There we go. All right, middle claw. All right.
Let's get him spiced up.
Yep. Pew pew. Yep, now he's hunty quarried. Hit and hit. That's pretty amazing that you can hit with a natural roll of 2.
Pretty awesome.
It's also attacking reflex, which for them tends to be fairly low. So that works.
Unless they're a Dexy boy.
Yeah, the only thing is the damage was absolutely abysmal.
Yeah, they were runs, but that's okay. Done.
Yeah, that's my encounter power done.
Okay, nudge.
It's convenient. Just come right next to me. Mr. Bandit Fighter 3.
Alrighty.
Come on, little dice. Come on.
Yeah. Bandit Fighter 3 has not been hit very much.
Yes, now.
But he is now.
Yes.
He's been hit all over.
You've
There you
been
go.
struck by.
Oh,
21.
I can retroactively power strike this guy, right?
Yes, you can. Because the power strike you declare after you hit. You say, I'm going to hit him harder.
Let's hit him harder.
Yep.
Kick
Do
him in
another
the
weapon
butt.
damage. There you go. Another 23. Now he's bloodied. He said, hey, I was barely hit. And now I'm bloodied. You're mean.
Yup.
Hey,
It goes
first,
quick, bud.
first thing he said, what was that? Felt like a sting. Second after it was a sting from a
Seems to be all I can really do right now. So,
All right.
hey, Haas.
All right. Well, let's
Hi.
call a 5-minute break here because it's been in 90 minutes. So everybody get up, stretch, wander for 5 minutes, and we will be back in 5.
Okay.
4, 3,
Yep. Get up.
2.
I know I'm stretching.
Bertel, how are you almost dead again? Stop getting hit.
Yeah, that's my job to get hit,
All right, all right.
But I think because my idea was maybe that I guess you can hear me, but I thought maybe you leave that for Anna, so Anna can use a healing power this fight as well. I'm not sure.
I mean, I'm not the only healer, but I can heal you again.
I mean, sure, doesn't really matter. I just thought. But.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll be back in a second.
Do, 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 do.
He wandered alone. He was fighting man that rebel. When I wandered far, but it won't no star. All right, I'm back.
Oh, good stretch. Yeah, it's nice being able to get up and do a quick little stretch and get the kinks out and
Take some
visit
tea.
the. Yep, get yourself another bucket of tea. Visit the little dungeon master's room. All right.
Get some leftover Thanksgiving dessert.
Yeah, I finished the dessert. We had a very dark pumpkin pie because it has a lot of it was made with brown sugar instead of regular sugar, and it
Imagine a
actually
dark
had a
pumpkin
sprinkle of
pie.
something. Oh, it was really tasty. It had the pumpkin pie flavor, but a lot of ginger in there and some other spices. We said, "Oh, this is an interesting recipe." I also used one of those ginger snap crusts,
Mm.
the bunch of cookies all crunched up. Oh, really good, tasty, but very dark looking, very unusual looking that way.
Evil
So,
pumpkin pie.
yeah. So I'm gonna have a slice of that when I'm done. But
I made
I'm talking too much to eat.
chocolate dump cake, which is
Mm.
basically chocolate cherry dump cake. Cherry pie
Mhm.
filling with cake mix on top with butter on top of that, baked in the oven.
Mhm.
That's pretty good.
Mhm. Yep.
And that's it.
That is good. That is good. All right. I think nobody has mics turned off, so I'm guessing everybody's back.
Yes.
No.
Okay, Bertel's not back. We'll have to wait for him. All right, Haas, it is your turn. So
Oh shit. All right.
Language.
Yep, that's English.
Oh, poo.
Hear me, senpai.
Senpai. Ah, I'm your senpai now. All right.
no, he's calling you the senpai.
Aha. I'm going to
Teach
first
me
of
the
all.
art of your restorative magic.
First of all, I'm gonna attack the archer I attacked. I'm gonna push him away this time. I'm gonna go. Nope. Sorry, you gotta go away. Sayonara, bud. 3 squares away.
Which one are you? Target Archer 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you're there, so he gets pushed a 1,
You're
a
moving the
2,
bandit fighter one.
Oh, Archer 1.
Yep.
Thank you. A 1, a 2, a 3.
All right.
All right.
Now I'm gonna
Should have
heal.
Should have
Bertel.
pushed Archer too.
Ah, that's fine.
Could have sent him. You could have sent him down the cliff.
There you go.
Wow.
Be majestic, Bertel. Holy crap! I
Much
healed you
better.
for 28.
Well, I've got a pretty decent healing sword for you, so yeah.
Mhm. All right, it's Thundy's turn.
I'm going to stay where I am.
So at this point, all the bad guys have been hit. Both the two fighters are bloodied.
Fighter number 2 should have a little less HP, but it's not really much of a difference, I think.
I'll target both of those. And hit them with the old beguiling strand.
Mhm. Well, there's a crit and both hit. So damage. And what's the effect of?
I can push them up to 3 squares, but I'll just leave them where they are
All right.
because it doesn't give opportunity attacks or anything.
No, although it might be worth pushing, Bandit 3 1 square,
No,
just
no.
to. Well, I was going to
Is
say
it?
1 square would break it so that he's no longer flanking you.
Well, I'm just gonna move one in. It's fine. So
Okay. So nope,
and
doesn't
I
matter.
don't mind him being there at all.
All right, Bertel.
I'm gonna try out my new encounter power called Angry Spirits, which
All right.
allows me to damage each enemy marked by me in the burst. Close burst 2 so it should be 5x5 centered on me, shouldn't it?
Yep. So it hit those 2
And
guys.
yeah, okay. And it is a 1 weapon plus strength mod. So nice.
Yep. Thump.
And
Oh,
that
and a
should
crit.
kill them off, I think. Yes. Very nice.
Yeah. You
The
did
critical
them
is
both.
kind of the critical
And
is kind
then
of wasted.
I can
Huh.
use my thing and move. If I move here, I should get opportunity attack when he does a range one, doesn't he? Don't I?
Yes.
Even
You
with the
would.
rocks there?
Yes, because
Okay.
he's still right there. You're still 1 square away.
Well, I wasn't sure if the sides had opening is, so maybe my sword might not fit.
No. You could still hit him just fine. Ranged, he would have cover. That's what the cover would provide because he's only half there, but you can just dab. All right. Half F trader time. She says, Leroy Jenkins.
Would you stop that?
A 2, 3, a 4, a 5. All right. She's going to target the archer. Says here, hammer time. And take some. Oh, no. That was the wrong thing. I want damage, not to attack. There we go.
Apparently she can touch this.
She can touch that. Yep. All right, Anna.
Could I do something to help Bertel heal?
Yes, you can use a heal on him if you target him, and then the
Second
down
wind
there.
or
Healing and infusion curative admixture. Just go ahead and drop that on him. Yep. So that healed 25 health on him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. And then either Bandit Archer 1 is damaged more. So if you cast the magic ethereal chill on him, that will probably work well. Yep. Roll some damage. There you go. And you might want to move next to Bertel. Just that way, if you wanted to do the magic weapon, he would be there to get to the bonus from it. Yeah, that'll work. So next. Okay. He is still dazed. Which he's just gonna go ahead and shoot the half elf, which means he evokes an opportunity attack, but and he missed. No, that's a hit. That's what happens when you're not wearing armor. But
Does
half elf
he?
first. But the half elf gets a hit first.
What is she doing over there? What the heck?
She's fighting for her life. Get rid of
Is
these
Leroy
guys.
Jenkins thing
Leroy.
everywhere? Oh my
Yep.
Would
gosh.
the
So-
would the
Yep, the-
chill have been sufficient to kill him off? If he did miss, if the half elf missed.
It would have, but it would have done some damage, but would not been sufficient. Her being able to hit, doing the interrupt from the opportunity attack actually did the kill. So
Yeah.
Bandit 2 says, "Fine, if you're going to do that, I'm going to hit Bertel with my hammer." No, he doesn't have a hammer. That's the half elf. Here, take a short sword to the face, and misses and feels
Oh.
sad about himself.
Try again.
Yep.
That's safe.
At this point, let's see, Boss, you notice, and I'm going to say it loudly so everybody can hear it. You hear the sound of scrabbling in the path to the north going up, like somebody is running away.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. All right, Bandit did his thing. It is middle claw.
Ways I can get to
I'll
get
do
around
something
to
about
that.
that.
You can shoot the bandit. It's -2 to
No,
shoot
no,
at
no.
him. So anybody can shoot at him, but the bandit's going to be -2 to hit because of the rocks.
Oh, you mean that that guy? I mean,
Yeah, the other guy, no, he's running up. He's not within sight.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at earlier.
Yeah, no. The terrain is such that you don't have a line of sight to that up there. Yep. Thump and thump. You didn't do the -2 on him.
I did -2 on the first. It registered the first one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it only registered for the first. Yeah, you hit.
So you get the thumper with that, a thumper with that,
can't tell. Is he on the rocks or between
and
the
a thumper with
rocks?
that.
He's between the rocks. He's kind of between them. You can fit in there.
Because I'm trying to figure out how to actually make this. Because theoretically, I could come down.
Yeah.
Here and then charge at him and smash him.
Yes, you can.
Hit him out
Or
the park.
Or now the rocks right there are difficult terrain. So if you come here and then go down here and then down, so 1, 2, 3, 4,
I hate flying
5.
promos.
Yeah, it's very wiggly. I think that's where it was. So if you go right, go down 2. So over 1. Yeah. So if you go 2 here and then down, and then you only have a speed of 5, don't you? Or do you have a 6?
I only have a speed of
It's
5,
5.
but my thought is like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be charging at this guy.
Yeah. You could from where you are at 4, you could charge to him from there.
Yeah, so I'm totally gonna do that.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, I hate the way this program moves, people.
Yeah. Here, let me go.
Please, Mr.
Thump.
DM,
You're
will
right
move
there.
me.
Yep,
Okay.
you're right there. Give him a charge hit. It's a melee basic. Don't you get? Oh, you have a stance. Nope, doesn't matter. It's gonna hurt.
Doom Tish.
It's gonna hurt.
Oh, it's
Oh.
gonna hurt so bad. Why? Where's this whole stance thing? Is not active.
Yeah, no.
I should have been there like him, but it doesn't really matter. He's about to die.
Yep. Dice.
40 war. That's
Dies in pirate.
Yep. Welcome to a striker. When the striker really hits, the striker really hits.
Well,
All right.
also
Bandit
got
juice.
milled and adamantine added to my warden crowd, as I recall.
Yep. Squish.
What
Alrighty.
makes it More fun.
Thundy, party leader, what are you doing?
Loot the bodies. Search the camp.
All right.
I heard
So everybody,
somebody running away. I say.
I want to go chase after the guy, although I know I'm not very fast.
I'm faster.
yeah,
Go get him!
probably
Go get
you
him!
probably want to go as a group to chase after the bad guy. Let me go ahead
Fine.
and you do a quick looting of the bodies, and probably best to do a 5-minute short rest at this point,
Yeah, I
so
mean,
that
it's long.
you get
He's
your
long gone.
yeah. Let me go ahead and program
I don't
in
know
a
that.
short rest. There, that reactivates all your whatsits. And Anna, you used one of your admixtures, didn't you?
Yes, she
Oh,
did.
interesting.
Yes. So we need probably easiest, Anna, if you just use one of your healing surges to. Here, let me actually tag that because I can do it without it being used. Haas, do you want to sing a song to everybody who's wounded?
Not for
Sure.
me. I'd rather keep this one search.
Okay.
Oh, you don't want to use the. Okay,
Well,
don't.
it's 2 HP. I don't waste a search on that.
Anna's really the only one who needs healing per se.
Okay. Yep, and the health elf.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
She's bloodied again.
She's super squishy.
All right. There we go.
Oh,
She has
so,
no
so
surges.
she's healing. Here, I'm going to drop down her health. All right, now she's better. Oh yeah, that's a much better gem. Okay.
Quit dying on me, bud.
So you, I dragged some items that you looted off of the guys. A little bit of silver, a little bit of gold, crossbows, daggers, leather armors, some
Nothing that
short
tingles with magic.
swords. Nothing really. No.
Shucks.
I'm finding it strange. There's only one leather armor listed there. There should be more. My treasure. Oh, yes. There should be more leather armors. Let me just tag that. There.
Can
Now
we shoot
there's
the half
more
elf
leather
as well?
armors.
It's the guy. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Okay, so
Mhm.
I'm gonna go to the half-elf trader and ask for my dagger back and offer him some of the newly acquired loot to choose from.
Ah, uh, she will gladly take a longsword and a crossbow. And she hands back the hammer back to you. She said she'll gladly take those for attacking with, and some leather armor would be grand for that as well. So she will outfit herself. So we'll take those off, and a crossbow too. All right. So she's good with that, and she appreciates that. And she introduces herself as Takara of the Haken family.
Nice.
For elf,
Can we go get the guy who's running for reinforcements?
sounds like a great idea. Party leader, what do you say?
Charge!
Quit the rental cost, huh?
I think it'd be easier if you go easier,
Yeah.
slower. You know, you could be walking into a trap.
We'll
Yep.
take a slow bimble in front with our scouty boy up front.
Mhm. All right, we'll stop sharing that. So,
So
marching on up.
was the introduction finished already, or are we gonna continue on journey?
That's sufficient. You can continue on. You continue to climb up to Frost, and after about another 2 hours of steadily going, you arrive up there. And Takara goes, here we are at Frost. I thank you again for all your aid in me and my family. My family home is down this street, and she points a direction with the red banners at the doorway. I'm going to go there directly, as my father is sure to be worried about me. And she bows to the party and heads off. And with Takara gone, you look around. And it's a smallish town built in a flat area here at the top of the pass. Several things stand out immediately. First is the massive mesa that towers over the town. Rock walls of the mesa are almost vertical and soar up at least 3,000 feet above the town. You can't quite tell because the clouds are hiding it up at the top, and these are the first clouds you've seen in the Western Valley in its flat gray sky. The town itself is partially built into the mesa in what looks like a large bubble that's half inside the rock. Guessing at the dimensions, you're saying it's maybe like 400 feet tall with maybe the width of double that. Okay. Nobody else is gawking around like tourists like you are, and it looks like it's a market day there as people are bustling around the town center. So, time to find the leader of Frost, whatever his name was. If hopefully somebody remembered to write that down or something.
Looks at Sandy.
Looks at Thundy.
I'm busy being in charge. I can't remember things as well.
All right, let me do this.
Trusty Bard. Write it down.
And let's see. I can't click that. Nope. Do it from here. Do. Let's put Middle Claw on the map. And let's put Haas on the map.
Yay.
And I'm going to get rid of the trader because the trader is gone. And there's a Anna here. And there's a Bertel here. And a Nudge here. You're all gathered around the well in the center of the town because that's just what you do. Okay.
Am I supposed to be seeing a map or something?
In a second, once I get everything
So
here.
not yet.
Do.
I already see where this is going. The
All
village is
right.
gonna attack them. You're gonna have 15 villagers cleaning around and running around the headless chicken again.
All right. All of a sudden, dun, dun, Haas notices that his money pouch has been cut off his belt. It's missing. There's a pickpocket here.
Aha, can I
And
catch
worse,
the pickpocket before he turns around?
no, what's worse, the amethyst gem that was in that pouch is also gone.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So somebody here is a pickpocket. What skills would be handy
The
Streetwise.
for
Seabury
a
Streetwise.
Well, I mean,
what was
Thievery?
that?
definitely streetwise.
Streetwise, thievery, both of those would work.
Insight?
Insight could also work. What was that?
Perception?
Perception?
Perception would also be
Oh,
good.
survival isn't a thing in this in 4E,
Intimidate.
is it?
Since Haas, you noticed it first. What skill do you think you could use to identify the pickpocket and roll?
Streetwise, because I mean that's what it's for. I mean, it's for gathering information and knowing about the street.
Exactly, knowing what's going on with the people in the town. Yes, streetwise. Go ahead and roll it.
All right, I'm rolling. Okay, come
Streetwise.
here. Nope.
Oh, you are.
Kind of street.
You put your ear to the ground to hear the word on the street, and the word on the street is
You
it's
failed.
the road. Yeah, no, you don't grasp it. But Haas, Thundy is right next to you. Thundy, what skill could you use?
Using what?
Thunder, use a skill. Give me
You can use Streetwise if you want, or if there's another skill. We named some that seem to make sense.
Can I use Intimidate to look
Mhm.
a bit scary? See who's
Yes,
looking nervous.
Intimidate would definitely work as such a skill.
Luckily, he only grabbed my decoy pouch. I have
maybe not.
26 decoy coin purses. Which one's the real one? You'll never find it.
You never know. All right. Let me take him. And all of a sudden, one of the villagers kind of, as you bellow out, a horrible, intimidating shout, one of the villagers starts, grabs something, and goes, "I'm in trouble."
Uh-oh. I turn around and go,
Oh,
you.
All right, go ahead and roll initiative.
What do you
Or
want with a
cough.
name like sneaking pickpocket? I mean,
I mean,
Maybe it's a list
he
of
was
obvious.
destined to be
pickpockets.
the sneaky pickpocket.
yeah.
I
They
mean,
were all turned pickpockets.
Yeah.
I mean, poor
All right.
villagers. They're all villagers 1 through whatever.
Some of them may be sneaky
we don't see any
pickpockets.
monkeys, do we?
You don't see any monkeys, no.
Wah, wah.
They
You rolled a
tend
1?
to eat dates that are poisoned and they die.
Yes. Poor Indy.
Yeah, Midiclaw has a high initiative bonus.
So
All
you
right.
rolled a 1, but got a 13.
The worst I
Yep.
could ever get.
All right, let's go ahead and start with Haas, because you're the first on there.
I look at the guy and I go, you.
Pull him back.
That's
Yeah,
what
great idea.
exactly what I'm going to do. Gonna go, you, sir, you come back here right this minute. oh no.
And if you're not obey, you will use force.
Oh, it was almost a natural 20. Oh, I didn't target him.
Uh-oh.
Let me target him. Go, now, get back here.
Oh, look, I have direct line of sight. I'm gonna go.
And he's
Trying to
pulled
bounce
3 squares towards me.
All right.
Again, the
He's
ground.
pulled
A
directly
1,
towards
a
me.
2, a 3. He's right there.
And I go,
And snare
now,
him.
give me back my purse. My coin purse.
Oh, I need to like roll initiative, do I?
Yeah, did you not?
Yeah, drop me down even lower.
Now you are. There you are. All right.
I hold my hand out in front of him. It's like, gimme.
Oh, my friend, would you ask?
He says, okay, here, let me give it to you.
And he stabs me.
What would make you think that he would do that?
I have no idea, but it makes sense. That
He's sneaky.
There
I
you
go,
go. He stabs you with his little short sword and goes, "Ha! Take that, you!
I go, how
You'll never take
dare
me alive,
you?
copper."
How dare you? And I'm gonna heal myself.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and heal yourself.
I
You want to
rub
roll?
myself all over and I go, I'm majestic.
There you go.
I go,
All right, Anna.
I cross my arms in front of me going,
Well, actually, before we put Anna in there, dun, 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 let's focus back on sneaky guy here. All right. Come on, map. Work better for me. There you are.
One question, why does Horst get healed so little? Because he has a 6 on top. And then he should, his healing surge value is only 7. Should be higher, I think.
You should get a full healing surge.
Oh, he was full, he wasn't that much damage. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah,
I
I
only
think he's
did 13
all of the way
damage.
healed.
Yeah.
All right, so that guy is. Let's take him out of the picture and put him in the picture.
There's another one. They're all
Told
sneaky
you.
pickpockets. All of them.
Told you.
Kill them all.
So there's there, and let's take. Oh,
There's another one.
There's a
There's one
speedy one.
hovering.
That's a speedy one.
six. Let's do him, and he's there. That's one. Yeah, let's take this one. 8.
Kill them
He's
all. Let God
gone.
sort them out.
And he's visible. And then this one here. Some of these villagers are disappearing, and instead, you've got a sneaky guy in spot. Okay. Interesting that sometimes they become visible when I do it, and sometimes not. Okay. How many sneaky guys do you see now?
5.
We have 4 on the combat tracker, 5 on the map.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
No, it's
Now
5
you
and
can
5.
see. Yeah, 5 and 5. All right. Sneaky 1 already attacked. Sneaky
Yeah,
2.
stabbed me right in the chest.
Yep. He says, hee hee, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hee hee. Sneaky 3. That's what I just did. Okay, so 3 did it. 2 is. I wish they highlighted better, and they never do. There's 2. He goes, hi. You're that weird crystally thing. Have a short sword in the. They're not ribs, but
Have a short
he's
sword in the kneecaps.
he's going. What is it? I'm trying to figure out what I'm poking, and so he can't figure out what to poke. All right, 4
It's
is nuts.
sentient blob of
5.
crystal.
Just passes between my crystals.
Oh, there he is.
Leaking
He comes over
transmission
here.
fluid.
He says, "All right, you're a strange shifty guy. Let me stab you with my sword. Here, have a sword to the face. Stabbo.
Our problem
right,
was we look
uh,
like tourists. That's why.
You definitely look like tourists. You never gape at the tall buildings that you're at. That's the thing you should know. Oh, there's 5. Do, 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 do. And hey,
It's
there's a
gonna
house right
stab
there.
me again. No, stop it.
Unhand me, sir.
I sternly stare at him. How dare you?
There you
Again.
go.
I'm but a weak,
Stabbo.
fleshy boy.
All right, now it's Anna's turn.
Yay! Everybody got poked, and now it's my turn.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well,
I haven't gotten poked.
I think if you go down 1 square, you're now adjacent to 3 guys. And then you can magic weapon anybody. And now all those middle claw, Haas and Thundy would all be +1 to hit and +4 damage.
so here.
Yep, right there.
Yeah.
None of them. Oh no, sneaky pickpocket 1. Why is he taking damage?
Because
Did I have-
his cover is blown. He took
Sneaky
damage.
pickpocket 1 took
Oh,
damage
you
because
hit
I
him.
pulled him.
I
Yeah.
I smacked him.
Yes. Yes. All of a sudden, I was sitting there thinking, did the sneaky pickpocket stab himself because he's stupid? And no, that's the wrong way to do it. So anyway, you can go ahead and throw the. Let me look at your powers. Magic weapon. You can hit the 2 effects, the little walking people.
First
Actually, you can't do that. First, untarget those. Target somebody to hit with the weapon, and if it hits, then the effect is that they take, those bonuses. So, yep. Roll. That's a hit. Roll damage.
DM, I have a
Oh,
question.
don't give him that.
Yeah.
Let me hold on a second. Let me take that effect off of him.
Be gone effect.
Do the blood drop.
Yep.
For damage. Yep. All right. Now untarget him, target the 3 guys, and then hit the 2 people effects. All right. Yes, Haas, what's your question?
Am I an ally of myself? Am I an ally of myself?
No,
No, you are
Dang it.
yourself.
you can't be you, yourself, and your yous.
Yeah.
What if I have multiple personalities?
If you really like yourself, no. What are you trying to do?
I was
You
just
still,
curious because one
you
of my
still only
effects
have one.
is an ally adjacent to the target I targeted can be spend a healing surge and gains temporary hit points. So
No,
I was
no,
wondering
it would
if
have to be somebody else.
I'm gonna come over here. Here.
All right, that was my important question. I'm done now.
Okay. All right. So you're going
So we
there.
are smashing these sneaking pickpockets.
Absolutely.
We're just turning them upside down and shaking them until they empty their pockets.
Do it. Do it.
Tear their arms off so the jackets no longer fit.
I'm going to jog their memories like.
I'm pretty sure you're an eldritch monstrosity, Thundy. I'd look at you. I'm pretty sure you're not meant to be alive.
And to jog his head.
Dunk. I jogged him too hard. I didn't mean to hit so hard.
Drive them 3 feet into the ground.
Pile driver.
All right. So he's
my power strike
takes-
currently not power strike or like, my battle rat stance is currently not working. What the heck?
Is it? It's not on.
But I turned it on before.
I'm not seeing the effect on you. You turn on.
Right, I turned it on last combat. Apparently,
We had a short rest. Did it go off?
It's changed because it used to not go off.
Let me look, because that's
Encounters.
that's something that Middleclaw was mentioning. Something, I think it was Middleclaw, that one of the powers just kind of disappeared, and it should. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't see it on you right now.
What the heck?
Yeah, I don't see it as
I
actually being the.
see power battle wrath stance min.
Yeah,
What the heck?
but I don't actually see that power battle wrath stance. There's the
What?
battle wrath stance.
What the heck?
Yeah, let me look at it real quick. Yeah, you assume you get +2 damage
Why is
bonus.
this not
Yes.
working?
Battle Wrath +2 damage itself.
What the
See,
heck?
there, I just clicked it and it went on. I don't know why it didn't show up on you. It's really strange. All right, but it does have. Yeah, see, it right now it actually shows 2 nudge. Let me go ahead and remove that, and go ahead and click the little guy next to the battle rat. You do that.
I've apparently have shut down my sheet, so in my sheet again.
Because if I click it, it does it.
Where's my sheet?
But if you,
What the heck? Okay.
you'll be able to, yeah, just go to characters and click it from there.
Inventory, powers.
I've seen other people. Haas added some stuff on there.
I forgot.
If you've got,
I forgot to add it at the beginning.
It doesn't show as being on. I click it
Yeah.
and it doesn't show as being on.
That's really, really strange. Because if I click it, it actually shows it going to you. Now you're clicking the little battle wrath guy next to it, right?
It hasn't mattered which one of these icons I click. It just isn't turning on.
Do you drag it onto your? You got to drag it onto your character, probably.
Yeah. Try that. Try dragging the little walking guy onto your guy in the combat tracker. That worked. It's
That's
weird.
bizarre.
It's the way it's defined. It's defined as self, and so you should, when you click it, it should apply to yourself automatically. Yeah, there must have been something in the update.
Regression.
Yep. All right, so you've thumped him. The villagers are running, screaming.
You should have an extra
Thundy.
2 damage though.
Yeah, let me give him an additional 2.
Snicker.
That was sneaky 2. All right, Thundy. make these villagers run a little bit. Crazy adventures, doing stuff. Everybody run. All right, so I see you're focusing those guys.
That guy's in for hot tamales.
There you go. Do you have them targeted? Not. What about one?
Yeah, I must have had him targeted already.
Okay, so you got 2 hits, and a pickpocket at 1 is also a hit. Okay, so you hit all 3 of them with the first rolls.
And they're all dragged towards the center of the zone.
All right. We'll stick him in there. Stick him there. Drag him there. Something like that.
And they're all immobilized.
Mobilized. And yep, they've got that on them. All right, perfect. All right, Middle Claw, what you gonna do?
I want to go and grapple this guy and pin him down.
All right, that's a grab attack.
Yeah, I know.
Give him a good grab. I mean, that's a success. All right, so he is now grabbed.
Can I disarm him?
All right. You're grabbing him. He's still able to respond. You need more people there to multiple grabs to disarm.
Well, at least I can sit on him.
Yep, he's stuck on you. He has to escape before he can move. All right, and I think it's Bertel's turn.
Yeah. Can grab targets still do opportunity attacks?
No.
Okay, good to know. Then I'm just
pretty sure. I'm gonna say no. Grabs
Yeah, okay,
are not
yeah.
going to be able to do so.
Then I'm just gonna take the short route.
Yep.
Well, in a way, it's a good thing I didn't use a weapon on him.
Yeah, well,
You'll be pinned to the end on the other side of the street.
would have.
Yeah. All right, strength stone on him. Thump, thump, thump. All right. That'll teach him.
Hopefully. You never know with those kinds of people.
Never can really tell. All right. All right, Haas.
All right. Is that an ally targeting area or no? It doesn't matter because I'm going to attack
Nope.
him from outside.
It's enemies only. You're fine.
All right. All right. So, what am I going to do? Huh.
Well,
Yeah.
if you were to shift below Anna and then go 1 square further down to where Nudge is, then you could pull a pickpocket towards you and Nudge would get a thump. Isn't the pull one, or is it the push that does it's the push that does the thump?
Push that does the thump.
Push sneaky pocket number 4, but don't actually push him and let Bertel get an extra free thump on him.
I could do that, yeah.
Or, you could do anything to the 3 guys that are all kind of pulled together.
I don't have any AoEs. I'm more of a single target guy.
Yep. Controllers are more area of effect types.
Yep. This one's getting a staggering note. It's just swarm of bees sound.
All right, thump.
Yep. Air horn.
Mm-hmm. All right, Bertel, you get a free smack on him.
Yep.
Not today. I'm
Not
afraid.
today.
Oh. Not as such. All right. Done. All right, let's stinky pickpocket number 1. He's immobilized, so he says, "Fine, I'm gonna use my hand crossbow and target that Haas guy that's been giving me grief." And here,
I give him a one finger
it's a hit.
salute.
He says, "That's okay. I'm giving you a 1 quarrel salute in return."
Oh, is
Right.
that what those are called? I thought they were just bolts.
Yes.
I have a conversation with him as he's shooting me.
Oh, quarrels, bolts. They're
Quarrel.
one's quarrel definitely is more points in Scrabble than bolt. So
I mean, it also
all right,
makes a good argument. It's
A quarrel is a quiver of bolts.
oh, is that what it is?
he
Yeah.
just threw his he just threw his quiver at me.
From a crossbow?
Here, have all the bolts.
I can't stand to shoot
right.
you more than once, so I'm just gonna shoot you all with everything
got
at
hit,
once.
and you got hit with 11 of them as they came out.
All right. He says, "Fine. I'm going to shoot that weird crystally thing that was shooting at me and made me immobilized. So here, have a crossbow to the face. Okay, I can't
No,
find the
don't
face
roll.
in there. You have no idea what to do. All right. And he is still immobilized. The other first guy saved it, and so he's not. Pickpocket 3, that is 3. He goes, hee 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 hee. He's gone.
Who's
All right.
heeing
And,
away?
he was over there on the left, and he ran off the streets and disappeared.
I see.
Sneaky pickpocket 4. Where are you? There you are. He's being grabbed by Middle Claw, so he says he wants to stab Middle Claw with he can try. No, he's just gonna go ahead and stab you. Click there, stab. He says, "Here, dodge this."
And I say I don't like that. I'm gonna stab you in the back for that.
Oh, is he marked?
Yes, you should be.
Oh, he is marked. He is marked. Kerthump. That'll teach him. Now he's bloodied. All right. And sneaking 5. There he is. Says, "Hey, there's that Hoss guy right in front of me.
Well, you can knock
Shooting
it
me,
off.
doing all that stuff. Here,
No,
have a
stop
single
it.
bolt, because I want to keep the rest."
I go,
Okay,
no,
I can't
bad.
figure it.
I
Alright.
go,
And he fails to save, so he's still immobilized. Anna.
Could I do a runic resistance on the people and give them a bit of lightning?
That sounds like a. Oh, well, let's see. Looking at runic resistance. Yeah, you area burst 1 within 10 squares, so you could hit those 3 guys in a cluster. And yes, you could sit there if you want to do lightning damage. You can do lightning damage. So roll the stab to hit. Target all 3. Yep. You need. Let's see. That was pickpocket 2 and 1. You should also be able to do. That's 2. Go ahead and add 5, and take off 2 and. What we want is just a single roll for sneaky pickpocket 5. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. Okay. So only the pickpocket 2 was hit out of all that. So target him. And you've got multiple damages there. Find the one that says lightning. That's the last one. This way. So he takes lightning. And then you get to choose a damage type. And each ally in the burst, there's no allies in the burst. So it doesn't matter. All right. So you did some damage, and check it so that it's been used. Yep, perfect. Done. Yep, nudge.
go over to this guy and. What the heck?
It's a safe zone if you want to enter that, and it's safe for you.
He's mobilized. Let's see, is 5. That's 2?
Why can't I move?
You should be able to move there, right there. 2 is mobilized, so yes, he can't do an opportunity attack. Oh, can he? I need my cheat sheet.
Mobilize is just bound to the spot.
Stops
That
him
should-
from moving, so yeah, he
that
would still
should,
be able to. But you can walk down and around and up and avoid that. So, all right, you're targeting 2.
Guy.
That's a hit.
You're going down, sir.
That's critical.
I-
Power strike might take him down.
Power strike or a takedown strike?
However you want to do it, you can.
Each damage equal to the strength modifier. What is my strength modifier? Plus. No. It's not plus 7.
Takedown strike. You hit. Enemy takes extra damage from the triggers equal to strength, and you knock him prone. So yeah, your strength is like 5 now damage, and you would knock him prone and immobilized.
So let's do a takedown strike.
Okay. You don't want to click. There should be the little walking guy that says prone and strength for damage. You should be able to click those 2. Oh, you did the damage 4. Yeah. Nope, did it on you.
He's
Let me
just
take the
dying.
4 off of you. Yeah. He that was enough. He only had 4 hit points of health left anyway. Yep. All right.
Okay.
Done. All right. It's Thundy.
Actually, maybe I want to.
Oh,
Okay,
what did you want?
I can't move anymore. Can I?
No, you've already moved. Yeah.
I've already
Unless you
moved.
wanted to action point.
No,
and then
it's
move.
not worth using that.
All right, Thundy. Make the villagers run a little bit more. Hey, scary stuff. Adventures in the town. Adventures in the town. Thought you ought to know.
I have an epidemic of pickpockets, friend.
All right. That's a hit.
Oh, I should have targeted both of them. Sorry.
Go ahead and target the other real quick, and you can go ahead and re-roll. First, pickpocket 1's hit. Roll for 5. That's also a hit. It was the same hit. Oh no, it was a 17 and 19. Both good hits. What you doing? Dread presence. Bloodied and light. Oh, slowed.
How illuminating.
And I will sustain mine for my
All right.
Visions of Avarice.
That'll yank that guy into the center, and we'll shove him over there for fun.
Sounds like a good time to me.
All right, Midclaw. You are still holding the guy.
What's the chances of me knocking him out?
With a bow, it's really hard to do non-lethal damage. With a melee weapon, you can declare I want to do non-lethal damage, and so the idea is with a sword, instead of hitting with the cutting edge, you're hitting with the flat, so that you're knocking the guy unconscious when he hits 0. But
she should have about 14 spots left. So
yeah. Unfortunately, hitting with a bow, you can't sit there and say, I'm going to use the non-sharp part of the bow, the arrow.
Could he
of the
nearly
spell.
spell? Well,
Just
The
whack
thing
him over
with
the
the-
head with it. Whap.
Then it becomes a melee weapon. You know, if you want to just smack him with the upside the head with your bow, you can do that. It's actually +2 to hit.
just nail his foot to the floor with an arrow.
How does it work? Is being grabbed just normal combat advantage?
You're +2 to hit because of you got the combat advantage here. You also, as far as damage, it would be a 1d4 +2 because
I just want to know because if being grabbed just grants normal combat advantage, or if it's another positive
Yes.
modifier.
Grabbed would, but you're also flanking him, so you've got combat advantage from flanking, and that doesn't
Okay.
stack. So you're +2 to hit him if you just want to smack him with the bow.
Well, I've got a sword I can smack him with. Smack him around the chops with the flat end.
Of your sword.
Yeah.
Yes. You've got one hand on the guy.
Yeah.
You've got the other hand on your bow. A minor would put it away. A minor would pull out the sword, and a standard would smack him with the side of your sword.
Thought I could swap weapons as a free action.
Not unless you have a feat that allows you to do so.
Yeah.
Nudge does, because Nudge is a fighter that is now trained at level, I think it was 5 that kicked in, and so Nudge can swap weapons around for free.
And where do I find
Assassins
But can't
do
you
that
can't
too.
you just degrade and move to a minor? So you have two
Yeah,
minors to swap?
that's what I was saying. A minor to put away the bow, a minor to pull out the sword, and a standard to give him a smack. So you've got all the movements. You know, you're good. Just give him a smack with your sword. Melee basic. But you're doing non-lethal attack on this. So roll damage. Damage 9. All right. So he's still up, but Bertel can give him some non-lethal smacking around too.
Yeah, I'll let him do that.
Or
That's what I
just
was
kill
about
him
to
too. You know?
ask. After all the effort Medics put in.
I don't
Yeah.
kill unless I need to.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna knock him out. Knock him unconscious. That should do at least. So I just gonna use another unused blunt side of my blade to give him a nice tap onto his head.
Should be knocked out.
Looks like it, yeah.
Certainly rethinking his life choices.
Yep, he's critical at this point.
Yeah, the question now is if I just gonna apply mark anyway.
Yeah.
And since we have combat advantage, actually, I'm just gonna say whatever.
Yep, you could do that. All right. And we're back to Huss.
Huh.
Oh, hey, you've got a nudge right next to those guys.
I do. This one's getting pushed. Wait, hold on.
Now, he doesn't have to get pushed. You can push him 0 up to 3.
Yep. Staggering note. Sound of leg breaking crash.
And you want Nudge to give
Yes, please.
Pickpocket 1 a good smack? All right.
Smack him. Give him
That's
a good
5, that
schwack.
one's 1.
Actually, we should maybe try to. I'm not sure how this town operates, but maybe we should just try to catch all of them. Well, for once, all too late, but maybe the other 3.
Yeah. I think. Oh,
Dang it!
yeah. All right.
I mean, I know Notch has a certain killer instinct in her, but it's so.
You know, with a Mordenkrad, you'd say it's a big hammer, so it's not sharp edges, except it's
Oh, okay.
nothing but spikes So it's all
Over the
sharp edges.
side.
And if you just hold it by the hammerhead and use the handle,
It's all spikes. Yeah, you can sit there and let me gently thump you, so it's not permanent brain damage. Maybe someday, possibly.
Okay, well, that
Anyway,
was
Haas.
my attempt.
Yes.
Yeah, it was excellent tactics, but the dice didn't like you.
No.
So done.
Yes.
All right. Sneaky one says, "You hit me. I mean, you tried to hit me. Here,
You missed
I don't
me.
like
How
that you
dare
tried.
you?
This is how you do it. You stick them in the side like this, and then
Give
like
him the
this, sir.
business end first.
Yeah, you put the pointy end in the other person. That's what you do.
You stick
Pointy
your
end
Still
sword
first.
in, you
immobilized.
pull your sword out, you stick your sword in, and you shake it all about.
He is no longer immobilized,
Ooh,
but
That's the
he's
kill
still
me.
pokey
slowed.
pokey.
All right. Pickpocket 4 is going to keep thumping at Middle Claw,
yeah,
who's
okay.
holding on to him.
I'm gonna use my single seven erupts then because that will probably knock him out.
Yep. Go ahead and give him a quick thump.
No, I just shot at him. I
I
told
just
you
lost a
should have
follower
done
because
it.
of that joke.
Just put it down now. I take my sword and try to give him a
Hey,
full price.
Oh dear.
Can I still knock him pounce it or does it always
Yes.
be?
No,
it's a
no,
critical, not lethal hit.
it's a critical slap upside the head. You're using the pommel, dunk, on the head. So he is asleep, knocked
Go to
down to
sleep.
the ground.
Unconscious.
Yep, he's very, very much unconscious, and he's regretting his decision to attack. And Pickpocket 5 says, "Well, Nudge, since you're standing right here, I'm going to stop targeting Haas, and I'm now going to target Nudge instead." No, Sneaky Pocket 5. Here, I'm going to move this thing out of the way so I can actually target 5. Nudge, unhoss. There. And Stabbo. And that there. Up. And he's done and feels sorry about what he's done. And succeeds to no longer be a nobilize. All right, Anna.
Suggestions?
Well, I would suggest if you run through Thundy, down, and once more, so you're southwest of Nudge, you can then use magical weapon on either one of 102 or 105, and Nudge will be +1 to hit, +4 damage.
So through there.
That spot there. So you're
There.
yeah, so you're right here. So you're not next to any of the pickpockets, but you're adjacent to Nudge. So now shoot either one. Let's see, 1 and 5. One
One
of
is
them
better. One is better. One is almost dead.
okay. So shoot number 1. Magic weapon. Oh, 19. That's like almost a certain hit at this level. And some damage. All right. And now target Nudge. Yep, there. And that's the power, and then the other one. There you go.
Yep.
Done. All right. Done. Nudge. Now you're +1 to hit.
Which one's almost dead? Number 1.
One.
Yeah, 1's almost dead. He was critical.
I can finish him off. Just hoping I don't roll a 1.
No, that's a hit. Roll some massive amounts of lethal damage. Okay, yeah, he's now dead.
As I said, not just not taking any prisoners.
Well, I think
Well,
I
that's not what
clicked away. Oh no, that was the right one. Okay. 4 is the one that's still
Yep.
unconscious. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, because I wanted to like retrain and like take
Mhm.
who's next instead of fast forward.
Yeah. All right. Dundee, did you want to move Nudge?
I don't see any reason to.
Okay.
Mm.
Just passing it on.
Mhm. Oh, wait.
I think. I don't like taking prisoners.
The shirts that say sorry I didn't want them.
Why? Why did you kill him off?
Well, one's already escaped.
What?
We could have gotten information from him.
We took
About
all the
what?
tourists to
The
get him
local
alive.
pickpocket ring?
Probably. Well, we can search the bodies, yeah?
They might
You
not
can
have
search the
anything on
unconscious
them.
body as well.
Oh, I guess nobody has to speak with dead.
I mean, I can just yell at a dead body, but I don't think that's the same thing.
He'll be fine.
Why are you
Just,
sleeping?
Just shoot number 5. Maybe you get him low enough that I can knock him out. Not sure if it works, but maybe.
Yeah, you can't do non-lethal with the ranged weapons. It's
No, but middle claw can get him in a range where I might be able to.
Well, I'm going to aim for his kneecaps.
Shoot him in the eye.
I'm going to aim for his kneecaps. And I missed.
Ah. All right. Bertil, you're way over there.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do a charge attack.
I'm the only one who's done a critical miss today, and I've rolled 3 of them.
The random number generator is being mean today. You've had several crits though.
I've had 1.
Well, as
2.
a party.
I've had 2 crits. 1 in the last combat and 1 in grabbing
It's
the
not that
weapons.
much.
All right. Crit thump. All right. Done. Huss.
Yay! All right. Yeah, I'm gonna target this one, and I'm gonna do something called theft of life.
Ooh.
All right, I hit him.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes damage.
Yeah. And an ally adjacent to the target can spend a healing surge.
Yep.
And also get to.
There you go, Nudge.
Hey, nice, nice.
And you get temporary hit points equal to my intelligence modifier, which is
Ooh.
nothing. I don't think. I'm dumb.
Mhm.
Let me look.
But you can spend a healing surge.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's already calculated. It looks like.
Oh, you get a +2 temporary hit points. So you get 2 temporary hit points. Yay!
Nice, thank you.
All right. That's it. That's my turn.
Alrighty.
I stole your life. Gave it to somebody else. I'm like a
Mhm.
Robin Hood over here.
Alrighty.
Robbing all these
And
hoods for their lives.
yep. He's going, well, I'm attacking that nudge thing. I'm big, tall, intimidating. Here, have a sword to the face. All right. Absorbed. Temporary hit points to the rescue. All right, Anna.
Hey. Yeah.
So, at this point, ethereal chill, magic weapon, either one of those would work really well.
Okay.
Oh, that's a miss.
Ah. Will work
Right.
well.
Probably, if you wanted to, you could move right next to him. Then you'd have two adjacent allies, but that would put you in attack range for the pickpocket. So probably just stay where you are.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Nudge.
Yay. Oh, we're flanking. Oh, we've got combat advantage. Hey, dude.
Yep.
Oh, I need to actually target this fellow.
Yep. And don't forget to scroll up too for that. And then give him a thump.
Thump, 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 thump.
That'll hit. Yep.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Critical. He's very close.
Invoke that gem, or we invoked that gem already.
You've not invoked the gem yet. But you can
So
do
it
that
was
if you want.
Oh,
Don't.
apparently I still have a
Don't.
takedown strike. Apparently I still have a takedown strike.
Sure, because that's an encounter power, and this is a new encounter. Isn't takedown strike encounter?
We want to interrogate him for intel, so leave him alone.
So
So, punch him?
gently take him down and beat him upside the head. I don't know why it's showing. There's the prone. There's the damage. Okay. All right, and that's sufficient to knock him unconscious.
Okay.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's really strange what that's doing there.
Mm.
Alrighty, he's unconscious. So at this point, if you wanted to have a short rest to throw heals around and do stuff, you certainly can.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
Who wants
you're
to
gonna
hear a song?
let's see.
Too late, you're hearing one
Haas,
anyway.
I was gonna say Haas looks like you and
I
Nudge.
need to have a song.
I'm gonna
Middle
stuff my
Claw.
ears.
I think this is the most I've ever been injured.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Tiptoe
Let me go ahead
through
and.
the tulips.
Is your name Tim? All right. Some call
Apparently
him
so.
Tim. All right. So
Apparently-
short rest and a milestone.
Apparently,
Yeah.
I lost some hit points because of that
Oh.
singing.
No, you didn't lose any. You gained hit points from my beautiful singing. Also, I'm looting my coin purse from the sneaky pickpocket
You are
one.
liberating, reappropriating.
It's not reappropriating,
Well,
I'm returning it.
Go search the bodies.
you're searching the bodies. Let me go ahead and throw the inventory stuff at you. Some silver and let's go. Do, 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 do. All right, drag
18
onto
daggers
you
for some
guys.
reason.
No, you crossbows, bolts, leather armor, and short sword. But at this point, none of the guys have that pouch with the your money and the amethyst gem in it.
So it's either the one who still took off, or there are more around who haven't
Good
spotted.
question. At this point, you've got a thief that you can interrogate,
Yeah, let's see.
and you also can, you can get a couple quick questions, and then you might want to start chasing after the guy that ran off.
Where's my money, Lebowski?
All right, so 2-3 quick questions. One, where's the money, Lebowski?
Well, I'm gonna go to the bear, take a bucket of cold water, and wake him up with that.
Splash, 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 splash. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Where's my money,
All right.
Lebowski?
I've actually not watched that movie, so.
I have not either.
Oh.
I just quoted.
And I'm like, horse, come over here. I need to play the bad guy because
Okay.
you have a high, what was it? Intimidate score, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I can intimidate him very good. I intimidate him very good.
Well,
I missed
saw
the box apparently.
And I'm like,
Yeah. Where's my money, Lebowski? Give me
yeah,
my money.
I'm just like, guys, my man, we just try to capture the life. See, most of us want to see you dead, but now you have a chance to live. But for that, in exchange for that, we want to smash for you. Look at that guy over here. He doesn't like you at all. Neither did he like your friends. So it would be in the best interest if you were to open your mouth and tell us about your little scheme, and maybe about your hideout and how your scheme
Yeah.
works.
Haas is looking very intimidating there.
Which is very weird.
Yeah, but the guy starts stammering out and says he's probably going to the hideout to the west. You should chase him and get him and get it back from that, and then he kind of is incoherent in terror, and the guards from Frost are here always in after the nick of time
Always.
and say,
How it
well,
works.
yep, we'll go ahead and take this guy into custody. If you want to go hunt after the rest of the gang here,
Woohoo!
which means it's a skill challenge time.
Yay!
Here, I'm gonna kill
Of
this.
course it is.
Yep.
Yay! I like skill
And
challenges.
let's get rid of all these guys off of the combat tracker because we don't need them here. All right. Go ahead and roll initiative.
I rolled a 2 plus 10.
I'll say one thing for certain. I'm guaranteed not to be lost.
Well, all right. So far, Anna looks to be the highest. Okay. Skill challenges. Somebody explain real quick how skill challenges work.
Well, the first it goes by initiative. The first one gets a free perception or insight. Which one was
Insight.
it?
Insight.
The first one gets a free insight roll, which allows the party to know which skills can be used in the skill challenge, and then you can decide on which skills you are to use. But if you have an argument for why another skill should be able to be used, you can use it as well. And
Yep.
by using those primary skills, you can gain access to further secondary skills you can use in the skill challenge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and overall, you need to hit a certain amount of successes to complete the skill challenge. And if you hit 3 fails, then you lost the skill challenge.
Yep. Yep, that's exactly how it goes. Let me find my skill challenge thingy. There it is. Clear, publish. All right. So typically, when designing a skill challenge, one of the skills is an easy. Most everything is medium difficulty, and then the more advanced ones would be hard or something like that. But they tend to give you bonuses and whatnot. Anything that's not a named skill is automatically a difficult or hard difficulty level. But we can go from there. Anyway, so Anna, you're first. The first thing you would want to do is do an insight check to think of what would be useful in this situation. So if you go to your skills tab, find insight and drag that onto the dice area. There's-
Dragging the entire there.
Yep, there's your insight. That's sufficient. You shout out to the party, because talking is free, that you think the best skills for chasing after this guy are athletics. Nope, I lied. Acrobatics, intimidate, streetwise, and thievery.
Ooh.
I use the thievery to catch the
Okay.
thievery.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So at this point, and that's a free free check. At this point, you can choose one of those four or any other, and choose to do a roll for it. You can help each other. You can do that up to 4 people at a time. Able to get up to a +8 on that. Success is +2. Reading up on it, I think there's an errata that I can't find that says a failure is a -1, not a -2. So I'm going to go with that.
Right.
Let me look at your sheet. At your skills. And acrobatic,
Nah.
intimidate, nah.
Nah.
Streetwise, thievery is the highest of all of yours.
Yep.
So, but you would definitely benefit by having people help. So up to 4 people can assist with thievery.
I'll help with thievery.
Let me double check. See mine. Yeah, I got a +7. Might as well.
That's 1 help. That's 2 helps. Anybody else?
There's plus.
Oh.
Well, you natural 20 did, so.
Yep.
I knew what needed.
Here's something else, Anna. Down at the bottom left, there's a thing that says modifier.
Yeah.
If you scroll up there, you could scroll up to where it says +4.
Aha.
And then
yeah.
and then when you drag the thievery across, it will give you a +4 score. Go ahead and do that just for fun.
Roll thievery again.
Yeah, just to
Just to
see
see how it
that
works.
+4 how it works. Yeah. Oh, and the same thing, but you can see it has that +4 already applied to it because the 2 helped you.
Yep.
So anyway, let me go ahead and give you a successful thievery, and that's the 3-hour sound. So let's. All right, so let me take thievery, drag that onto the skill checker, and say that that was successful. And why are you not dragging? There we go.
Hoss is tired, so that's what that is.
Oh, poor Hoss.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break. Let's see if we can run through this and to the next encounter, or possibly we may pause after this and carry up with the next session. But anyway, 5-minute break, and we'll be right back.
Yep.
Yeah, you can.
I had to play firefighter at work last night.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, the residents didn't clean out the stove, like the oven, like they should.
No.
So I go to preheat the oven for my dinner, and I put my potatoes in. I turn around, I turn back around, and the oven's on fire.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I had to use the fire extinguisher and put it out.
Achievement get hot topic.
Yeah, no, it was very hot. I burnt myself on the stove trying to smother it. So I could file for workman's comp, but I'm not gonna. That's fine. It doesn't hurt anymore. It's just a burn. I burned myself way worse at welding class. So
I never did welding while I did art. Just mainly painting, and that was it.
what about painting?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear you, middle claw. Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Me too.
Welcome
thinking-
back.
I'm thinking it might be just as a way of tracking if at the beginning, if you're walking away to hit mute, just so that it's a visible scene that, you've walked away. And as you come back, you unmute that as a way of saying, I'm back. I'm thinking that might be an easy way of tracking it.
Well, technically you're
Makes
right,
sense.
but since I'm doing push to talk anyway, I probably forget about it.
But it would be a visual indication for everybody else to see. And that way we'd look and say, hey, Bertel's still muted, so are you still not there?
Must still be here. Okay.
I was just thinking.
I
So
forget
the
to
question
unmute myself.
They could do what I did. What I did at one of the early sessions.
what was that?
Forget to unmute myself.
Yep. Well, as long as it's visible here, so as long as the muting is here, visibly within Discord, as opposed to I've got a little mute elsewhere that I could use, but that's a problem because it doesn't show anywhere. All right. Okay. So we're back. Thievery wise, I'm sitting there thinking, if I were a thief, where would I go? And you think, aha, yeah, I know exactly where a thief would go. Not that I'm a thief. Nope, not at all. But
Go west.
off you go. Off that direction you go, west.
Go west, young man.
All right. Thundy. What skill do you want to take?
I'll have to go intimidate. It's the only one that doesn't suck.
All right. People want to help?
I shall assist you.
Yeah, I can help.
Intimidate. I will
Mhm.
help with my meager.
It's my best, so I'm gonna do that anyway.
Oh,
I have a plus 12, so it doesn't matter if I pass or fail. The only
Well,
Well, if you want one.
the only
still
thing that
a
matters
yeah.
is a 1.
Yep. All right. So, anybody else gonna help?
Well,
All right. So plus
yeah,
6.
plus
There.
6.
So that is very successful. It's time to ask Fezzik to help clear the streets for you, and all of a sudden you hear, "Everybody move!" bellows Fezzik, and the street clears, and you catch a glimpse of a little pickpocket running ahead, going, "Help me!" All right. You realize that since you were so successful with the intimidation, perception may be something that you could also use.
Aha.
Secondary
Ah.
skill unlocked.
Bing, bing, bing,
All right.
bing.
It is nudge.
I still use thievery
All right. Anybody want to help out?
because I got my plus 12.
Yeah. Get lots of
Nat
helps.
20. Nice.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Look at all those helps.
If only I could roll
3
that
helps.
on my normal
Oh my
checks.
word! I rolled a 2. That's terrible. So that's 3.
Well, you also got plus. You also got Well, you get the plus 2. You get the plus 2 from Haas,
So
but
that's
you didn't.
You didn't
So that
wait
would
for
be
Anna to roll.
16.
well, Haas helped and Anna helped, so that's plus 18.
Yeah, on
Too
mine
late.
it looks like Anna came after, but anyway, I will go ahead and drag that in. That is a success for
Yay.
thievery. Yeah, because you're definitely not a thief, but you know what a thief would do, and so you head on down that direction. Middle claw.
Ah. Right. Let's have some fun. Oh, come back here.
Sounds like a cat.
The mouse ran away.
I was going to say, it sounds like a cat to me.
Yeah.
All right.
I
You
clicked and
rolled
dragged I clicked and dragged my cover sheet instead of the dice.
Uh-huh. All right. With a sudden flash of insight, knowledge, you realize, as if you were outside looking down at the chase, where you should go. Doesn't count as a success. Counts as a +2 on the next skill roll. You can stack this up to 8.
Middle class got a UAV online.
little little drone up above. All right, Haas. You can do a perception if you want to stack the +2 and make it a +4 for the next roll, or do a roll +2.
Yeah, I'll do a streetwise check. Anybody want to help?
I will help with
Or am I the only one
streetwise.
with streetwise?
Not really.
No, not streetwise, but I'm happy to help.
I'll help.
Well, you're +2 on it.
Oh,
So there's
+6.
plus streetwise. So there's +4. So that's +6.
All right.
So go ahead and do streetwise +6.
Wait, why does Anna have plus 12 in the brigades?
Did you even need a
Uh,
+6?
Anna is very high. Oh, I don't know why she's +12 on streetwise.
I'm not that high.
No, I don't know why. That's very strange. Anyway,
It's the
Haas
modifier
+6.
still on from when you asked her to see it. Look at it.
Oh,
Yeah, but that was 4.
yeah,
Wow.
I don't know. It still would be count anyway. So streetwise, you have your ear on the ground, but you know, so you can do this. You know how towns are laid out. Time to cut down a side alley to catch up on the thief, and you gain ground on the pickpocket with your shortcut.
Excellent.
Seemed like it was a real easy thing to do. You just take right that little side area. All right, Bertel.
Well, I'm thinking the streets are too crowded again, so I'm gonna go for an intimidation check to clear the roads. But I would like
Alright.
to have some assistance for that.
Intimidation.
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 Alright. 2 intimidates, 3 intimidates. Yep. 4
Yeah, looks good.
intimidates.
Yeah,
Alright.
okay.
Plus 8.
Any of them.
That is, yep. That is successful. You are 5 successes with the intimidate, and the streets move with the bellow of Fezzik, and off you charge more. Anna. So this is round 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So at this point, there's several that you know about. Perception is a secondary, which if you succeed on that, then it's a +2 for the next round, or for the next person to roll.
Yeah, and I'm
And if
plus 12 on perception, so
Okay, you could use that. You
Yep.
can have people help you with that too.
And if you
Yeah.
fail,
Perception.
Most secondaries, the failure doesn't count as anything. If it's a +2 on the next roll, then it doesn't count as a success or a failure. You just don't get the +2.
Perception. What's my thing
Yep.
called?
So it looks like
Oh,
+3,
Oh,
+4.
nudge. What did
sorry.
you do?
Nope, nope. So
+4.
+4
Plus five.
yeah, so that would be 5 + 5.
5?
All right.
5.
Yeah, 5.
anyone
Going
take
with the
this?
idea. You got 5. So go +5 on perception.
Why 5 and not 4?
The looking at some help sheets, they were saying that it's +2 to assist and only -1 if you fail.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I tried finding the Wizards of the Coast's actual errata, but their link is a 404. So I said, fine, I will go with that and accept it.
.org.
If you know the name of the book, maybe I got it.
Archive.
I don't know because I've read a bunch of. I've got all the all the PDFs, but I'm just not sure where that would be. That's why I like the errata sheet because that has all errata, and it's not available. They erred on their errata. So Anna, you can go ahead and roll intimidate. No, you're
Perception, yeah.
doing.
And do I need
Percep-
to take the
You can
plus 12?
scroll
or-
up +5.
Plus
Scroll
5.
up for +5.
Yeah, that's up.
There you go. You get that sudden flash of outside the game knowledge, and you say, "That's the way we need to go." But it's +2 for the next person, which happens to be Thundy. So you can
Yay.
stack that with another perception, or you can roll and get +2.
By the way, what happens if someone fails the perception chain? Does all of it go away?
No, the previous successes all count as successes.
So just they say +2 if Sunny were to fail?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try another perception then.
Mhm.
If you would like to assist.
Yep.
Sure. Perception.
Sure.
Let's see, 3. It's +6. Looks like we're done.
You come in for perception.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going, what? Huh? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we got a hussy come lately. All right, so that's +8 on perception. Go ahead. All right, that is successful. So now you're +4 for the next roll. Let's go to nudge. What do you want to roll?
Nudge, can you do acrobatics nudge?
Acrobatics. I got +7 with acrobatics. I can do.
Okay.
I mean, you have
You're-
Are
+2
we
plus.
out of thievery?
Well, I mean,
no,
we
not
have.
yet.
I mean, I'm just thinking about it because we haven't done acrobatics yet. I mean, it could be either you or maybe middle claw next round.
Mhm. All right, so you're +4 +2, and you rolled that. So you are successful with the acrobatics. Not with the
All that I
12, but
rolled a 5.
not with the 12, but with all the bonuses on there, you are successful with acrobatics. You decide to run along the rooftops for a better view down at the streets.
Oh,
You vault up onto a roof from a vault handy bar, then nimbly dash across the rooftops, directing the party from your vantage point.
That's like any martial arts movie ever.
Yep, exactly, except fewer wires. You do realize that endurance may be something that you could also use to help
Oh.
push the party along.
That sounds good for me.
Mm-hmm.
Good for me too. I've got lots of endurance.
All right,
I have
Middle Claw. You have a successful endurance check right there. That's a +2 on the next
Nice.
roll, similar to perception. They both will stack on each other, up for a total of 8. And Haas. So
awesome.
you're +2, or you can do an endurance, perception, and stack. At this point,
I'll do
you
another streetwise.
since you did that perception check, and you're also realizing that. Yep. Stealth may also be a difficult, but something else you could do as a as a roll, as a secondary.
Huh.
So the secondaries
Well.
now are endurance, perception, and a difficult stealth.
I'll do another streetwise check. If that's okay.
Yep.
Roll me. Anyone got any
Oh,
streetwise?
Which
Streetwise, I
one?
got +2, but I'll.
No, no, that's okay.
Okay.
Of course.
If you get a +7, 8, or 9, or 10, that's great.
You
Yep.
never know.
Or a
I
22.
could also roll
I mean,
really
Okay,
well.
well,
Like
I
I
mean,
can
if you
give you
run
another
into
+2.
18.
Go ahead.
So there's
Go ahead.
your +2, +4. Looks like +5 or 6.
Okay.
You can take the +6 and go.
And the +2 from middle class earlier, endurance.
Yep.
Oh, and you got the +2. Yes, so that's a +8 then.
+10, I thought it was, because we had a successful perception check before that.
4.
Yeah, it's 6 for this and 2 for the perception. So
Oh,
that's 8.
okay. So
Use-
okay.
You use that for you use the perception one for acrobatics.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, all right.
Yeah, because that was not one of the ads. So yes, you're +8, and that is successful. And you realize you can do a few more streetwise, but maybe not tons more. Total of 7 successes, no fails. You take another shortcut, and it cuts off a little bit more space. You see a couple legs as the guy dashes around a corner.
He's
Okay,
You're
we
hot
got
on
you
the trail.
guys.
Yep. All right,
hunt's
Bertel.
afoot, gentlemen, and amorphous rock crystals, and robots, and tree people. This is a weird party, I say as I'm running. I have no idea.
So by the way, who's good at stairs?
Who's good at what?
It's stairs. So a difficult
Stealth,
one.
I have +9
I also have
+3.
+9.
for all that I'm enormous.
I guess
Really
then,
big. Whatever.
then I'm just gonna go with the endurance one. And no, we to build up, so we can build up for a notch maybe to do a stairs one if it's difficult.
Well, I've got
Yep.
15. I got 15 on stealth.
All right.
Oh, well, okay, well,
So you
yeah,
got-
then.
You got 2 good people on stealth. All right, Bertel. So you were talking about doing endurance.
Yeah, I'm just gonna build up endurance. If anyone wants to assist, feel free to do that.
I will help with endurance. I've got good endurance.
Me too.
All right, so that's +2. It's 4, 6.
That's nothing.
+5.
Yeah, that unfortunately because it's a 1, 16 would count, but so +5.
The Skyrim Guard induction program.
uh, yep. So that endurance is a fail. However, because it's a secondary, it doesn't count. So endurance, run, and you get a stitch in
Can't
your
catch
side
me,
from all
I'm
that
just
running
running.
around. Yep. So it doesn't count as a failure, but it doesn't give you any +2s. All right, Anna.
I'm free. Seconds out.
We have 7 successes.
Yeah.
So and no failures. No failures that count. All right. So any skill that you want to try here, everything is still available.
I'm looking into dungeoneering, but that's more for underground, isn't it?
That would be underground. If you can come up with a reason as to why that would be useful in this circumstance, you can
Well, we're
go
running.
with it.
If you can
We're
sell it, help.
yeah, but we're
Mhm.
running
you.
behind a thief through narrow streets, and it's kind of a maze. So
Not to mention, you could also be ducking through the sewers.
Mhm.
That's a good enough reason.
Oh,
Yep.
the sewers follow him.
It's one of those things that as long as you can come up with something that sounds plausible, go for it.
We'll allow it.
yep.
It'll be hard. The more you can describe it that it makes sense, then I deduct difficulty off of it.
Right, so we're going
know.
to hit into the sewers because we're going to take a shortcut and cut the thief off.
Sounds like a plan. All right. Give her some help.
Yeah, I got some good dungeoneering.
Dungeoneering? My dungeoneering is +4.
Yep.
+9.
I'm +3, but it should work out.
Okay.
Okay, +2. There, a 10 is sufficient, so there's +6.
I'll get on the crew. Hey.
All right.
Nudge is the odd one out.
Everybody's helping.
I mean, I'm the odd
I
one
thought
out.
only 4 can help, I think.
Only 4 can help, but that's +8.
Plus
But
8.
everybody's helping. So +8 on dungeoneering. You're
No,
already
good.
Got a
+12.
party.
Here we go. Ah.
And that is a success.
You needed that 8.
All the help.
You did need that 8 because a 23 is a difficulty rating. So yes, you succeed with the 23.
Skin
You
of your
needed the 8.
teeth.
Yep. A 15 is a medium. A 23 is a hard for right now for this level. Anyway, so you succeed in crawling through some stinky sewers and pop up, and you realize, oh, we're even closer to that dastardly guy.
Is
So-
his first name Dick by any chance?
Could be.
He has a dog that
Or-
does.
Excuse you, it's Richard to you, sir.
All right, Dundee. I thought the hold my beer was before a crazy thing.
Hold my beers before.
I'll
Do
try
something
another
stupid that
intimidate.
would probably result in your death.
All right.
Anybody want to assist?
Sure thing.
With which?
Intimidate.
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 +2.
That's sufficient.
All right. 4. That's 6.
How do I have a +12?
And, nope. 9 is not going to do it. It needs to be 10 or above.
Yeah,
So
I know.
that's +5. We've already got 5, so or 4. So you're +5. Thundy, go ahead and give a roll. Scream and yell with your mental thoughts. That will work. And you peel the crowds in this tiny town. There's a huge number of crowds, but you managed to do it.
Must be
All
fair
right.
season.
Yep. Plus, you got scary crystalline entities running down the street. Everybody's going to run from that. All right, Nudge.
I want to run from
Still
it
got a
too.
thievery.
I'm
Or
terrified.
do we need to do acrobatics? Isn't we started? Well, we did acrobatics once.
You've
Or
already
Yeah.
done
endurance?
acrobatics.
My suggestion would be that you do some either perception or endurance, and Miniclaw do stairs next.
Endurance would be one of those secondary helps.
Yeah, indeed. So that much can build up to +2 for middle class stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a +9, so who wants to help me with endurance?
Sure.
I can.
Right, so that's
2.
helps. That's 3 helps. That's what, +6?
That's 6.
That's fine. If you have +9, it should work out if you don't hit a lot.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. A 31 is very successful for endurance. So you're +2 on the next roll. Run.
How close are we to this guy?
What is he?
The
That would
pickpocket.
be telling.
I heard this guy. I didn't hear how much. What?
I said, how close are we to this guy?
How close are you to this guy?
Yeah.
You're catching glimpses of him as he turns a corner, as you're turning a corner behind him. So you know you're on his trail, but he's still far enough away that you still need to chase him more. Not a lot more, but you still need to chase him more. Acrobatics is successful, jumping up onto the roof and scampering along and avoiding the thatched roofs because they're not nearly as strong as the tile roofs. And so you have another success. You are 10 successes, 0 failures. Huss.
Hey.
And
All right.
Didn't even take the +2.
It didn't eat it. Your 18 was successful.
Well, Streetwise is about out. So is Intimidate, I'm a thinking.
None of them have been turned off yet.
Okay, well, I'll do another Streetwise check then.
All right.
Streetwise, please.
Checks.
Don't look at me.
I don't look at you. How dare you? I avert my eyes.
Only 3 plus.
Yeah, I've only got 3 plus.
I've got 2 plus.
Okay, so nobody else has Streetwise then. That's fine.
Streetwise? I've only got +2 in Streetwise.
Okay, well, I'm rolling. Bye.
Have fun.
You
I
didn't need it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
It's sufficient. You scoot along and taking another quick shortcut to get behind him. You're thinking only one more.
Only one more.
But since you
Streetwise.
have 11 successes and 0 failures, Bertel might be sufficient to finish you off.
Bertel.
Well, in that case, I would like to have some assistance with intimidation.
It's horrible.
Intimidation.
Yep.
+2, 4,
Intimidation.
I'm almost
6.
I'm almost as intimidating. I'm more intimidating than an
Ah,
All right,
anthropomorphic
that's enough
rock.
there's your +8. So go for it.
I take it.
The guaranteed success.
All right. You are very intimidating, and the streets clear out. All right.
We're just running in circles
With
at
that,
this point.
the trail leads you to a dead tree stump, and you go, well, looks like the trail's gone cold here. Might as well kiss off that money goodbye.
Well, I would like to investigate the tree stump.
Wait,
But
it's tree
then you
stump.
hear what sounds like footsteps going downstairs. And it's 3.5 hours. We're going to cut here because you can go. Actually, here, Bertel, since you rolled that, go ahead and roll a perception check real quick.
I just rolled one.
Okay. But you didn't say anything.
Broncos
Well,
busy fighting.
Go ahead and roll a better perception
Just
check
this
real
one.
quick.
Again? Well, okay.
Yeah, roll a better perception check.
Perceive
If you have,
harder.
middle.
Perceive harder.
Oh, then. Perceive
There
harder,
you
yeah.
go. Middle Claw is successful with his perception in that he finds a cuttingly hidden lever that opens up a secret door in the tree stump, and inside there's a spiral stairs going down. And here is where we will cut for the next session.
Wow.
Yep. Because yeah, there's no way that half
We're
an
gonna
hour.
finish that up in 30
Nah,
minutes.
no, nope, not gonna do it. So it's already past midnight for several people, and so I say, yep, we're gonna call it done.
Oh, the joys of daylight savings time.
Isn't
Softball
it
season.
nice?
Alright, thanks for watching,
Don't worry,
folks.
I can turn my clock back some.